Dom decided to crash the fucking StreamYard 5 times. Well, I already swore, so we're demonetized. That worked. That was a long time. So Dom decided to crash the StreamYard 5 times before we could get on. Don't blame me for this.
Give you illegal pictures, man. I'm sorry, man.
Yeah, I don't know. So we had to edit some of that stuff out. Hey, 4 Deadly Venoms. Make sure you check out the toy section today. For all that 4 Deadly Venoms give us, we add something to toys specifically for him. So shout out to him. Let's say hi to the chat. GTT Comics, hi, thumbs up, thumbs up. Ruben, thank you for being on last week, Ruben.
Ruben, I got something in news just for you.
Oh, Jesus. Hopefully not.
It was such a quiet, nice week.
It's such a week. Like, everybody loved it. It was smooth. The chat was hugely active.
I was
people
quiet.
Never seen me talk. We're talking.
Right?
Some people never talking before were in the chat saying stuff. It was great. Everybody, what the hell is this? Everybody had something nice to say.
Yeah, so I should be off more.
Dude, I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Somebody calls him the show, whatever he calls himself. The numbers weren't different with or without 2 people on the show. I'm not going to point out which 2 people the numbers didn't change with. I'm just going to say the numbers weren't different. We had Ruben on. Numbers didn't change. Is all I'm saying. Maybe a little higher with Ruben on. Maybe a little higher. Is all I'm going to say. I'm not going to say anything else.
Please, man, please.
It's pretty calm, though.
You can't replace the best
Sunday with the crew.
You can only try to intimidate it.
Apparently we can. Apparently we can to get better ratings. Can't wait for that.
Listen, anybody with Secret Trilogy love to love the Secret Trilogy.
Hold on, Dom. Hold on. Let me get through a speech. Dr. Aphra keys are selling. I wouldn't say any of mine. LOM. All right, yeah, I hear you. We're gonna see a couple are doing it, a couple aren't. Thank you for coming on once again, Ruben. Last week, good job. It was nice. We're gonna have him back on periodically because Wayseekers gonna get himself suspended again. All right. Thumbs up high. Thumbs up high. Thumbs up high. Pew, pew, pew. Wait. Pew, pew. Pew, pew. Pew, pew. Pew, pew. Pew, pew. All right. Very good. That's funny. I was actually playing the Lego Star Wars game today. It was doing it.
You love that game.
Pew, pew, pew. Mr. App.
It's fun.
Huh?
You love that game.
I love it. Yeah. Yeah, he does too. Yeah, which is nice. Yeah, I mean, he got it for Christmas, so we were on Hoth today, which is nice. Mr. Happelman. Hi, everyone. Hi. Sup, Happelman. Sup. Waiting for JJ 1 minute. Yes, we were. Late again. It's like Groundhog's Day. Hold on now. That is not true. Is today Groundhog's Day, by the way?
Yes, it is.
It is. Is today Groundhog's Day? Yeah. So my daughter was there, and I saw this thing, and I was like, okay, cool. So I played the little mini clip. Am I behind?
Just a little bit. You're fine.
Is my audio
You're all right.
I'll restart in a minute. My daughter had the thing and played, and she goes, groundhogs don't pop up their heads because they want to see their own shadows. It's because in the spring they're looking for females. Wait, what did you just say? I thought it was something at the school they were teaching them now. And I go, where the hell did you learn that from? She's like, oh, wildcrats. I'm like, damn wildcrats, telling truths and facts. They are the fucking Wayseeker of the fucking animal kingdom.
Listen, into the chat, you can always have a placeholder, but can never take the place of the best right here. So I don't care. Ruben can do his own thing.
Still angry about that. 5 minutes ago.
We're just trying to take all the myths and all the stupid stuff that parents try to tell kids out of the world. So we're making it better for them.
Yeah, I mean, why have kids? Why?
I always thought it was because they came out of the hole and saw the guys with the stupid looking hats on, and then all the Quakers went back in.
Yeah, they're looking for chicks. They're looking to bang. Instead, they see a bunch of doms with weird hats on. They're like, I'm the fuck out of here. I'm not trying to have that shit done. Just at work.
Dom would eat that thing. You just pick it up and just eat it right up.
Let me tell you something. Right between the eyes. Boom. Take it out. Put that shit in the grill.
That's actually not how any of that works. So we know you've never done it before. Okay.
You know the groundhog's only right 35% of the time, too.
I'm just saying, man.
He's a little bit better percentage than Dom.
We're gonna have a lot of.
Because they're not. Hey, as my daughter said, JJ, they're not popping out to tell you if it's gonna be spring or not. They're popping out to look for some spring punani. Okay, that's what they're looking for. They're just looking for chicks. That's all they're doing. They're like, look, we've been down here in the man cave for too long. We got to get up and get some, bro. That's what they're looking for. They're not looking for some fat dudes in Pennsylvania to try to molest them. That thing was weird when I saw it. And then they tried to do some rap. It was horrible. They're like, the guy even read it. Oh, shit, man. I wish we could pull it up. The guy read whatever he's supposed to read, his script, and it was supposed to be a rap. And he realized it after doing the first 2 sentences, paused, looked at whoever the fuck wrote it, because it's supposed to be, Phil, the little fucking groundhog that wrote it, but looked at whoever the screenwriter was, looked at him, went like, the fuck, you just did this to me, and then did the rest of the little rap rhyme type thing. So it was hilarious. All right. Dwayne, what do we got? Wayseeker has sent in a voiceover for the new Jedi. That's kind of resembles him for your young. Oh,
that's why I'm on this.
Can we get rid of that?
He was doing the voice work.
If you guys don't show up on time, I'm just gonna have to. Thanks, Marv. Thanks, Marv. Thanks, Marv. Marv. Every time they're late, Marco. I'm not giving. It's not my fault 90% of the time. I'm usually the first one in the room, so I'm not doing that.
You would give a Ruben, never send it out, so it wouldn't matter.
Yeah, I can give you. You're probably right about that. What's up, Wookie? Yeah. It is Groundhog Night. Okay, what's up, Steve? That's why it's funny. I know it's funny. Dwayne, okay, cool. Wayseeker, but he does that's true facts. That's the only facts we know.
I'm not debating that one.
No, but hey, wait, Wookie. But I'm not blaming all teachers. I'm saying sometimes they come back with some wild stuff from school, and you're just like, wow, that's wild. Like, but my kids go to private school, so you got to understand. Like, you got to be very careful when you send kids to private school, because sometimes a nutbag will say lunatic stuff, and you got to be like, yo, don't say that shit to my kids. Like, what's wrong with you? So, anyways,
that's why you got to pay attention. That's why all this shit that's going on. Make sure they keep they teach them what they have to be taught. No,
it's people like you that believe rumors and crap that go in there and start talking stuff, and you're like, dude, don't say dumb shit. Just stick to teaching the book, please.
Listen, don't put me with that, man. Listen, I'm about protecting the kids, man. I don't talk that shit. When it comes to the kids, let me tell you something. Anybody who talks out of line when it comes to kids should be fucking goddamn shot on sight. Because
are you talking about Wayseeker? I hope you're talking about Wayseeker telling him that Santa doesn't exist, because that's what I'm talking about here.
Because my rumors don't mean my rumors don't harm anybody. My rumors.
No, you should not tell kids rumors. That's what you should not do, Dom. As somebody who has kids, hold on, Dom. As somebody who has kids, I have kids. I have kids. I'm always
coming. Come back, please, Ruben. Come back.
Yeah, I'm out of here. Hold on. I'm out.
Oh my God, he's gone. All right.
Cool, let's start the news.
Let's go to news.
Fucking guy with the shit, man. Come on.
Where did he go?
Left.
Oh, they left with him?
No.
There it is.
All right, Marcus back.
Oh my God.
All right, we got good news right off the bat.
What is on your shirt, Dom? Real quick, to answer that question.
The big news
of
the week. We're getting the second half of Young Jedi Adventure Season 2 coming March 19th.
Well, you know, that's not big news.
14 episodes coming out all at once. That's over 5 hours of Star Wars, Dom, for us to watch.
I can't see.
Not my shit. This is not my Star Wars, man.
We're going to get to see. No. What are you doing? We're going to get to see.
All right, there you go. Good.
Elder Pubian. So we're going to get to see the old. What is he going to look like when he's an old guy? What do you think of that? Like, that's what he's going to look like, when he comes in.
I think this is the stupidest shit ever. I can't believe you put this in the chat, Dom. Screw you. Hey, screw both of you guys. This was the nicest show last week. We're back to the same bullshit. This is what was in our chat all week. Dom put this in to fucking ride this idiot up. I think you two deserve each other. You two, me and JJ are just going to go off for 50 minutes. Let you two idiots keep going back and forth with blue idiocracy like this dumb shit. Have news where you guys are yelling at each other.
No, I saw this.
Put chat.
I sent it to freaking Wayseeker saying, yeah, Wayseeker's going to love this. And sure enough, he was like a little schoolgirl.
I'm so excited. I can't wait. We're going to get to see how Nubs is going to get to save Yoda, which I wonder if it could be the nameless because it times up with that.
Why is he not teddy bear?
Hold on. They're not gonna put the nameless in this. The nameless look like freaking nightmare food.
No, but when he was searching for him, it's that time period when he was lost.
Yeah. How come he was a fucking bear and now he's a box troll?
What do you mean?
He looks like
that. Is this person up here supposed to be related to him?
Chewy.
That's his. No, that's just what they look like when they're old. As they grow up.
No, that's not bullshit. First off, he's got fangs. This one's got an underbite from hell. What are we talking about here? This is the dumbest shit I've ever seen. This is so stupid. Hey, for real, Wayseeker, hold on. For real.
I love this show.
Why-
You don't know
Why?
what is
But
happening.
nobody does. Nobody but you. Like literally nobody. Dom's trolling you. He knows you're gonna get yelled at for putting this shit in the news. He fucking now Dom is putting this shit in here so you can get yelled at. This is why nobody tunes into the show when you guys are on, because you put this shit in here. Wayseeker,
No.
this.
No way.
Nobody cares.
Never.
I'm sorry. I was trying to be nice, but I was
No,
trolling.
you were not. No, you were trolling his ass.
Dude, we're getting so like the main villain of the show is turning good. Like, and we're getting to
Stupid.
see like
Nobody cares.
Tabor
Hey,
turning
who's the main? Hey, hold on. Besides Wayseeker, who's the? Hey,
Cypress.
chat. No, stop. You see, you ruined it because nobody knows who it is. Nobody gives a fuck that he's turning good or bad, or she or he, or them or they. Nobody
It has
cares.
nothing to do with that.
Nobody
I will be
cares. Yes,
watching
it does.
this. I will be.
It can't.
I will have it on my
Nobody
watch.
cares.
I'll be watching
The
it. Right when
bad
it comes
guy.
out.
No, you, Wayseeker, you're not understanding. That bad guy could be one of those bushes. Nobody would care. They don't
Why
care.
did they? I have an honest question though. Did they give an explanation for why they split the season into two halves?
It's just with all of the kids shows do that. Bluey does
No,
it.
no, it's because it was so bad they wanted to drop it. But somebody's
That is
one
not
kid,
true.
one
The
kid over
ratings-
at Disney.
the
It's
ratings
probably
actually
Catherine
pretty
Kennedy's
good for a
great
kid
great
show for
grandkid
Disney.
likes this show, so we had to see it.
There's the enemy.
know-
Catherine
That's
Kennedy.
the enemy.
The ratings are good. They're going to come out with more. It is
They're
succeeding.
not
You may
good.
hate it,
Absolutely not.
but it's succeeding. So
This is corrupting
Wayseeker.
kids' minds, man. This is the
No,
stuff that we're talking
Wayseeker.
about.
Nobody watches this
on
anywhere.
this show with adults that are 50 years old, nobody watches it. Yes.
No, we all have half of us. Okay, half of us have kids.
and my
Not-
kid loves it.
and grand,
Yours
and the
doesn't.
other half,
Half and half.
and or grandkids, because a lot of
We
you
did-
are old as shit.
We did pull
A lot of
our
yours.
special. We did pull our special guest last week, and it did fail the test with his kids too. So
Yeah, Ruben,
I don't
who's a
know.
Star Wars nut and has kids. One kid for sure is in this age demographic. 100% said absolutely not. Think it's horrible. Not one person. Nobody's grandkids.
It's getting better too. I will say that nobody's giving it a shot, but season 2 is much better than season 1.
That's because nobody's watched. Nobody would know if a tree farts in the woods. Nobody fucking knows because ain't nobody fucking there, bro. Nobody fucking knows.
And to raise
You're the only
excitement-
person. Hold on. You're the only person who's ever said those
Let it
words.
go.
Nobody's fucking watched
Oh,
this.
God.
Nobody.
Oh my gosh, you're awful. So to get us ready,
No,
for
shut the
release of
fuck
episode,
up.
We're getting every week. We're getting fun with nubs. We're getting new weekly shorts
One with nubs.
on
What
YouTube.
the fuck?
Dude, I have
So-
I've never seen more the whole line
Have they?
of Lego go on clearance. Young Jedi's whole line's always been on clearance. The whole line. Oh my god.
Have they
So,
just given
Fun
up
with Nubs-
marketing the other stars of the show
the
besides
first-
Nubs?
The
apparently?
first short came out this week. It was great. Everybody pick up and watch Fun with Nubs on Disney Kids YouTube. So there you go. All right. After all the best news of the week, we'll go to the other stuff. Henry Cavill,
Nozag.
this is
rumored
bad.
to be
Why do
playing
you
a
have this
Star
picture?
Wars
Why,
villain.
why is this picture significant? Hairy chest out, fucking goddamn with his face.
That's because you
freaking,
like that.
No,
Yeah,
this
dude,
fucking
it's
dude
for you,
loves
Dom.
this
Is
shit,
this
man.
even a real picture? I don't remember this at all.
It's Superman. What the
Well, I'm
Yep.
aware of that, but I don't remember him being half naked. But maybe it's
Yep.
me.
Here we go.
Yeah,
Yeah,
this
we
is
got
hey, he's trying to get Pete's attention. That's what he's trying to do.
The next Sith in an upcoming movie, Henry Cavill. What do you think? We ready for this?
I
We
don't
already
mind.
had one that's half naked, so why not this
Honest
one?
answer though, I don't mind Henry Cavill being. I think Henry Cavill's a pretty good actor. He nerds out when he does stuff. He gets really into character. I don't mind it at all.
This is why I like Henry Cavill doing stuff. He doesn't give a shit. Like he's kind of like who's the dude that played Penguin?
Yeah.
Oh, Colin Farrell.
Yeah,
Colin Farrell. He's like Colin Farrell.
Danny
They
DeVito.
understand now. They understand now. They don't give a shit. They'll put on all the makeup. They'll do whatever they have to make themselves look different and make it look like they're not the person that they really look like. And so, like, if he's gonna play a villain, I'd expect him to like just sit in a makeup chair for 20 hours. You know, he had that thing where he like Superman and The Witcher. Definitely, if you didn't like, they're two different people, right? They look completely different as they should. I'm just saying, like, there wasn't any similarity in them. It was great. He does that type of stuff. He's willing to put in the chair work, which if you're willing to do that, I mean, good on you. You know who doesn't do that shit? Who's that short little midget guy that's in the airplane movies?
Danny DeVito?
No, the other one. Tom Hanks.
Airplane
No, not
movies.
Tom Hanks. Tom Cruise.
Tom Cruise.
Tom Cruise. That guy, that guy never once will do anything. So like he'll only
Mr.
make the camera
Impossible
shoot
airplane
down to
movies.
make him look like he's tall. No, Top Gun.
Yeah, but
Top Gun.
those are fighter jets. They're not airplane.
Airplane movie.
You know what? If he is playing a Star Wars,
Hey, did it have airplanes in it? Hey, did it have airplanes in it?
I guess.
if he is
There you
playing a
go.
Star Wars
Airplane
villain,
movies.
you know what? I'm all for that, man. You got to up the ante on the villains, man. Make them cool, man. Come on.
I have to. This is for the movie.
I gotta agree with Dom. Star Wars
Coming
villains
out.
have always been cool. They have. Star Wars villains have always been cool. Cooler than any other villains. So like, yeah, hell yeah, dude. I mean, Vader made villains cool. That's facts. So ask the Wildcrats.
Hey, listen. You think he can play Monshon Rowe if they do a friggin'
We're not going there.
High Republic?
I mean, he could, but I think by the time they get something High Republic on live action film, he'd be too old.
You say
No,
that,
it-
but
it-
they did
it-
do it. Hey, they did the
He's in his
series.
early 40s,
Hey, you
so-
say that, but we got bald green head ass fucking Vanessa Rowe. I mean,
Yeah, but she was also probably
got
too
that-
old to play that role.
we got that
100
bald
years
bitch.
old.
So like, we can get
Hey,
him to
look,
play him
all
too.
kidding aside, I may not like the High Republic a lot, this and that, but they're bent on pushing that out, man. And if they make a good movie, a good movie, and they bring out the best baddie from the High Republic,
Yeah,
I'm for that, man. You know,
I always pictured
he could play
Martian
Bull, and
Rowe-
Bull's kind of fucked up.
Yeah, I mean, I always kind of pictured Martian Rowe as kind of being like more cunning, less physically intimidating.
I don't
Pretty
know.
good,
Ever
pretty
since they
big
put that
dude.
cape on him, no. Hey, in 3, when all of a sudden he starts walking around with that fucking cape and shit,
Yeah,
they started making him look like the fucking. They started making him look like the king of the north.
Bulk him
so-
up quite a bit. Yeah.
Yeah, he been taking his protein lately. I'll tell you that. Is that all you have, Wayseeker?
No, I think this has got to be Levy's movie because we got Levy's the other person for it. So I have to
Yeah.
feel like this
Because of the nipple that you put into this picture, or
Yeah, it's
what?
still rumored. It's still rumor, right? Too. Like I don't think it's.
It
official.
is, but
yeah, so
he's a big enough actor where it feels like that one. I don't know. Maybe it's got
Yeah.
some more.
Which one's that one supposed to be?
Levy is the one
Well,
you talked about last week.
we don't have the title or anything for it yet. But yeah, that's the one.
we'll probably know
Says
know
that
more
Ray
about
might
the
be in
Star
it.
Wars Celebration when you're there, Marco.
Yeah, you'll learn more.
Yeah,
All right, we got Derek Hoffman.
that's fun too.
You might know him
Yep.
for his work on Legion, the TV show, and Days of Future Past.
Legion.
He
I
is
like
now he was named the vice president of
that.
development.
Not really like
for
this.
Lucasfilm. So that the interesting thing about him is
Oh,
he has been frequently collaborating with Simon Kinberg. So I feel like, yeah, he got the job and he brought Kinberg on at the same time. So
hey, so Dom, when they fuck up the next Boba Fett movie, you gonna blame this guy? Who you gonna blame?
No, listen, I'm gonna blame every motherfucker who freaking.
No, you're not.
you
No, you don't. You only blame one person.
Listen,
I mean, this is.
I would blame the-
Whoever
I
had
would
his
blame
job.
Favreau. I would blame Kathleen Kennedy. I would blame
Which I
freaking
think was
goddamn.
Favreau,
no,
wasn't it?
I'll blame Wayseeker. I'll
Fired.
blame everybody.
Acolyte, I
If
think.
I have to.
I
But
can
at the
look
end of the
up
day,
What
Google.
was that?
I would love to see another fucking Boba Fett movie, but
No,
The
but
way
I'm
she's
saying like
going-
this is what they brought. This is what they brought Favreau over for originally. before
No,
he
it
got
wasn't.
promoted.
He replaced
originally,
Rain
yeah.
Roberts.
Oh, well, good. Nobody. I don't see any channels or hit pieces on Ray Roberts.
Nope.
Nobody says,
Nobody.
"Damn, Ray Roberts screwed up Lucasfilms."
But clearly he got
Dom?
the axe. So
I don't know, man.
Well,
Dom doesn't care. All right. A big news this week. Gary Fisher died at 13. If you remember Carrie Fisher's beloved French Bulldog, an often celebration guest.
Well.
Rest in peace, Gary. This one's
They used to
especially
drink and
for
do drugs
Marco.
together, didn't they?
Um,
I think they did. That's what happens to the tongue. Ugh.
so
Always just staunched out there.
I mean, I love that.
Man,
dog.
that's sad. Looking at, I hate seeing pictures. Carrie really towards the end.
I know.
That's
But
tough.
anyway, Gary passed away this week. We got that. We got
Oh, Jesus.
Ruben's met that dog. Of course, Ruben did. JJ's favorite Jedi of all time, Keller and Beck,
Pointless Jedi.
will be returning in the upcoming Jedi Knight comic series. Does this make you more or less interested in Jedi Knight?
Listen, he also came out.
Hey,
this
hold
week.
on. Hold on. Dom.
Yeah.
You got it right. A long time ago, you said, they're going to use this guy for down the road, for another thing or something. A TV show or down on Book of Boba Fett or something. And we said no. And then you said, well, what about if they did it in a novel? We said no. He could be in a comic though, couldn't he? We said maybe. Well, there you go, Dom. Maybe a comic or a novel. You got it right. You guessed till we said maybe. It was comic and novel, and you got it. So take your award here. You got it right, Dom. There you go.
Oh, thank you. But he actually did say something too. He wanted to do a Jedi freaking John Wick movie. I said, and I got pissed. Somebody wrote that down. I said, no, Boba Fett first, and then you can have a Jedi John Wick. No, come on, man.
Yeah,
this guy
the space monks that don't like to kill at random are going to do a John Wick movie. That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, makes no sense.
That's what he said. Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah. This series is going to be a train wreck. I think it's going to be a complete train wreck. I am not looking forward to this comic series.
Are we getting a story based around him? Is he going to show up? I don't know, but this is stupidity at this point.
Yeah.
Whenever they do these anthology type things, they always throw out a gigantic cast of characters at it. You really don't need that. Just give me some good short stories. I don't need every Jedi that ever existed in the series.
So far with the Jedi and Sith stuff, which was the good one? Was it Dooku had one out of his subset that was good?
Are you talking about the Filoni animation?
Yeah, I'm just thinking about I'm just thinking about in general, just thinking about when they kind of tell backstories on people.
Yeah.
And then I'm trying to think about any backstory in general over the last 3 or 4 years where I've been okay. Because I know sure as shit when they do it in animation, it's not good. With Sabretooth fucking Ahsoka. The backstory of
I've heard
the backstory. Hold on.
You guys love those shows, if I remember.
No, not me. If the Ahsoka one, no. I like the Dooku one.
Andor was a backstory.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, but then I'm thinking
Jedi.
Remember they tried to do they tried to do the backstory on what the Knights of Ren, and that turned out to be shit kind of. Now they're trying it again, I guess. I'm just trying to figure out when the backstory worked in any medium.
I mean,
in the last couple of years.
It can work. It all depends on how they write it for the most
part. The Ahsoka book
work.
Was great.
Yeah.
But they killed that thing.
But this is going to be in an anthology, so I don't even think we'll see a full story. I think you'll see
let me ask something.
Snippet.
Is this an ongoing series?
So Jedi Knights is an ongoing series. Yeah, every comic is a standalone. It's going to be about a Jedi.
Okay, so it is standalone. Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
all right.
But I mean, even
about this character and his Padawan.
Well, remember when they did that? They did this before. Remember they did it Republic. Remember what was it? Republic, Rebel, Villain.
You mean
Resistant,
the Rebellion, the
whatever.
Republic? Yeah, and the
yeah.
So
what story? So can I ask you, which one of those stood out?
Republic was best of the three. I think
which story in that?
The Ventress one was good. But there's a couple good ones in the Republic.
You know what I always liked is an ongoing, but it was, although it usually carried on more than one issue, but it had the same kind of anthology of stories. Was Republic in the Dark Horse days. Did a pretty good job of that. Of it would have 3 or 4 comics with the story of one Jedi, usually a Master and Apprentice, not always, but
so let me ask you
a Jedi and then move on.
I'm saying in the last 4 years, it's shit.
If they're gonna have a story on this guy, if he's coming back, is it gonna be prior to him finding Grogu in Order 66?
I would imagine you'd have to.
This is Clone Wars time.
Clone Wars.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
I thought it could take place at any time. I don't think it had to be Clone Wars, did it?
The Jedi Knights, it's about the Clone Wars. Yeah, it's all about the Clone Wars people before Order 66.
You see, now this could be cool. Leads right into the Kylo Ren, the Legacy of Vader book, where Kylo Ren hunts down finishes off Vader's job hunting down the remaining Jedi. That'd be great. Get rid of all these fucking guys.
Yeah. I mean, we'll see that comic.
Well, he saves Grogu though.
So
Yeah.
I think they leaked this week. We'll talk about it. That a new Dr. Aphra announcement for a series is imminent. So when they preview on Penguin the covers before the covers actually come out, we saw for the upcoming Star Wars 1 comic that's coming out in June that there is going to be a Dr. Aphra sneak preview variant cover. So they've done this for the last few times. For right before a new mainline comes out, they give you a cover of something to want you to whet your appetite.
So if Wayseeker actually paid attention to real news that we did last week, we already announced that because of the book that's coming out this week and them front running Dr. Aphra so much in the 2 different series that it's unimaginable if they did not come out with a solo series. Since Wayseeker obviously decided to not to put together good quality production this week, he avoided that, knowing that we had already talked about that, and instead showed us a blank ass cover of nothing at all in a solicitation that meant absolutely dog water, and proceeded to give this picture a half-ass up-close picture of a psycho chick with crazy eyes. Thank you, Wayseeker. Thank you for not doing that.
I think we're going to get a new series this summer. So, I mean, you might have said that. But that also, the fascinating thing to me is that means there's 5 mainline comics that we're going to have. That is a lot of mainline.
You don't know. No, hold on. By summer, you don't know if there's gonna be 5 mainline. It might not last that long. Some of these.
What series are running?
The stuff is bad.
That was not a mainline. You're gonna have Jedi Knights.
Okay.
You're gonna have Vader, the new Vader.
Yeah, but that's a limited series.
No. The Legacy of Vader is not limited.
Yes, it is a limited series.
Kylo Ren, they said it's ongoing. You're going to have the Star Wars. You're going to have Star Wars Adventures for Dark Horse. That's the only.
No, you can't.
And then you're going to have Aphra.
Star Wars Adventures for Dark Horse was supposed to end.
No, that's where they're doing the Poe one. It's going to be all about Poe.
Well, you got the
Bad Batch.
Nobody's going to read it anyways.
So
nobody's going to care about that one at all.
Well,
but it's 5 mainlines.
I don't.
That's a ton.
I don't know if it's going to be It's not
really.
No, it's the same way they did it before when they had Vader and they went up to like number 20 and then or 12 or whatever it was, and then all of a sudden decided to start with Aphra number 1. So Aphra was always running with Vader. They have her too. And by the way, you got this Santa story's horrible, so you got to get that done. So then have her do her own and go on her little adventures. I mean, I don't know. I don't see it.
Why comic books? Make a fucking animated series. Do something, man. Stop with
because right now I'll tell you, the only place she's being actually people give a shit is when people are saying bring this character back. This week, when they showed that when we had that one-shot book or whatever it was, every comment that I had heard, good or bad, was, and when are we starting up the Aphra line again?
Yep.
It has Aphra has a cult following in Star Wars. They are different than other cult followings in every cult following is weird in Star Wars, but their cult following is very into buying novels and comic books. Yeah, and that's what they do. They don't care. You can talk to them about High Republic. They know nothing about it. You can talk to them about what the fuck Blue Bears. They won't know what the fuck you're talking about. You could talk to them about the original 3 movies. They probably have no fucking clue what you're talking about. But they sure shit like this character, and they sure shit like to read.
I question how long like a Jedi Knight, because that's Jedi Knights is what, 2 writing teams per issue?
Yeah,
right. So like
I don't think that's going on that long.
4
I
to
think
6 writers per issue,
and
artists too. I don't think that can't continue for that long.
I hope you're right.
I don't think it is.
I see it more like
I think he said
12 issues max. Probably we're thinking maybe at most.
I hope you're right.
I'd say even less, but
I hope you're right. Mark Guggenheim can write forever. So as long as they let him write, he'll write. He can't write.
He's only one part of that. He's only one part of a team.
Oh, he's doing all of it. He's writing the whole thing.
Oh, he's writing. So this girl's not writing Aphra.
What's the
he's
series
writing both stories.
Working on it.
It's 2 stories, but he's
the
writing
girl that was writing Aphra. She's coming back. The one that was writing Aphra the first time.
No, we have no clue.
No, hopefully. Well, we might because of the book we read this week, and we better hope that that's who's writing this. Because spoiler alert: if you haven't read your comics this week, he did a fucking hell of a job bringing her back. Hell of a job. You can see the difference between writing Aphra good and dog shit. And one person, dog shit. The other one, very damn well. very, very damn well. So you better hope Gillian gets it, because if he doesn't, I'm here. I'm telling you, I'm not doing this shit anymore. I'm with John. If Gillian doesn't have it, I'm not reading it. I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit.
You'll read
you
it
either do the character right.
You'll try it.
No, I won't. I won't. Well, if somebody knew, I'll give it a try. But if it's fucking Woo or fucking whatever or fucking Soul, I'm not reading it. To be honest with you, anything Soul does at this point, you could just, after what he did this last book, set that dog shit on fire. He may he has done more damage to Star Wars comics than name somebody who's done worse shit for Star Wars comics. That
Mark
Darth
Gungans.
Mama bullshit that he
It was bad,
huh?
though. Mark Gungans, but yeah, no, it was bad.
That was
the moment stuff was stupid.
That was so fucking stupid. That was the dumbest shit. He put the fucking lesbian, gay makeout Black Panther twins in there for no fucking reason in the background, just to say that they're in the fucking book. Did they kill each other? I thought they cut each other's head off.
It connected because they got
whatever.
They stole Momin's mask later in the Lando comics. So it made sense to me that they're going to.
I know, but I thought they died. They died.
But what sense does that make?
They're dead.
No.
Who gives a fuck?
It made sense, is all I'm saying. It wasn't necessary, but there was other things wrong with that comic book. That wasn't one of them.
He's saying you said it was there for no reason, and he's saying
I just think
it does. But yeah.
Wait, so did the story take place prior?
Which one does?
Yes, it takes prior to the Lando story.
Prior, okay.
Yes.
All right. We got a new manga announced.
Oh, hold on, Wookie. Hey, spoiler alert. Spoiler alert. Diamond doesn't even. Diamond has officially listed that those books are all coming out next week, not this week.
Really?
So if you have Diamond distributors, you're not getting your books. Yeah, you're getting your books a week late.
Yeah. We got a manga announced. I'm interested about this one. Path of the Lightsaber, which is going to take place. I know when Dom's out because it takes place after episode 8, and it introduces us to this young tinker named Nyoka, who wants to be the next Luke Skywalker. She stumbles on a lightsaber when she discovers an ancient High Republic ship, and so you can see the Pathfinder there on the cover. I've been impressed with the mangas lately. I like that type of storytelling, so I hope this one is good. I know JJ wanted to be a better writer, but
I wanted to be a manga writer, not
this writer has at least wrote some manga. Some.
This writer is from Spain, I think. It's not really the actual manga. He's written Spanish comic books.
Yeah, but I don't know. Okay, so what? They still are pretty decent. You know what I mean?
I gotta give it a shot.
They do a good job.
Like Viz in Lucasfilm, like, listen, if you're gonna sell me on manga, you're Viz. You're one of the biggest publishers of manga in the world, or at least in the Western world. The least you could do is get me an actual manga artist and writer for a manga book. Like, it's not that hard. Well, I don't know, but
I think they're trying to give you a new style of manga called American manga.
Well, listen. Do you think do you see this coming into
I know,
like animation action on with Visions, like down the road, taking a story from this? And
I think we will see manga and more animation. Japanese style.
Visions already has manga. It was in an actual Japanese manga magazine.
But I think we will see more Japanese style animation in Star Wars at some point. But I don't know if it'll be there, but it's only a matter of time.
I got the manga book that
American
manga is called comics, by the way.
I got the book that JJ got for me, the first appearance of Mando in manga form.
Yeah. That same book has a Vision story in it. So Visions was already in a manga, but
yeah. So anyway, we'll cover that one. I don't know anything about Destiny 2, but Star Wars is headed to Destiny 2 starting February 4th. So you Destiny 2 players, you can now get Star Wars,
all three of you,
and everything else. So
why they look so much badass in this than they do say like Fortnite, something like that? They put them character designs
totally different.
I know.
This is just hold on. You're not even seeing what they look like in there, and you're not seeing what they look like. This is just a promo piece.
So it's taking. By the way, this is like these are versions of the Destiny characters, kind of stylized after Star Wars. It's not like Fortnite where you put like an actual Star Wars character in it, so a little bit different. Yeah.
So you Destiny 2 players, you can pick that up this week. For you Disneyland people, the laser cannons on the Rise of the Resistance are finally operational. They've been out of order since 2020, and now they are back in business. So if you're looking for a reason to go to Disneyland, you now get to experience the laser cannons once again. They're still not working in Disney World, so if you want the laser cannon, you gotta go to Disneyland.
Yeah, listen, I can't shoot up the people I want to shoot up. It's not going to happen. So the cannons suck. It didn't work. Shit about
that. First it's a groundhog. Now it's this. I'm worried about that. All right, this is for you, Ruben. Darth Vader Tamagotchi was announced, so you can have your own pet Darth Vader, and you train him and you work him up until he becomes Darth Vader from Anakin Skywalker. It has 5 mini games. You get to watch 12 select scenes from movies and things like that. You can now have your little keychain Darth Vader pet for $30 coming out on March.
What happens when you leave him in the drawer and he dies?
I find your lack of keeping me alive disturbing.
Yeah, it's just like leaving him in sand. So that's what happens when you leave him in a drawer. So you can have a pet Vader. I don't know what moves it will have. Maybe we'll come out with a Force joke that you can teach.
Like, this guy needs everything. Ruben never says one time he don't need that. I need this. I need that. I need this. I need that. He's the one that's keeping fucking Lucasfilm alive with all the shit he buys.
All right.
Everything we remember, or we from our segment last week, we figured out he doesn't have everything.
And last but not least, for this week's news, we have a new record scale for the rare double telescoping Obi-Wan figure. This comes from the collection that is just down the street from me. The previous high was about $72,000 a couple years ago. This new one fetched over $105,000.
I have one too in the toys too. Yes, this dude made a lot of money with his collection. This is the one thing that all those years that man hit, all that time and dedication he put into his collection, getting everything at 8 and above, grading, all that stuff like that. The collection he put like no other together, and all toy lines, not just Star Wars, G.I. Joe, Thundercats, freaking Transformers. It's just, I don't know how I would go about selling this stuff, and all that time putting in to sell it. Because he did say he wanted to make a museum. He was looking for a spot to make a museum, couldn't find the spot, so then he decided to get rid of it. But you don't think he's keeping some stuff?
Oh, he's keeping some stuff. No, but he is.
This stuff right here,
portion of it.
The 3 pieces, the Vader, the Luke, and the Obi-Wan with the double telescope. Those are the first pieces he bought, and those are he was always looking for.
This looks really. Is this the actual one? In the picture?
Yeah, no, it's graded. Maybe this one is graded. He had
it's graded. It's graded. Yeah.
What?
I would say this looks really weird to me because there's no price sticker or anything on it. Like,
no, because he got these without price. There's some without price stickers. You're very lucky if you find them without price stickers.
He did.
Yeah, but this guy really put a lot of time and dedication into this collection, and it's just amazing. I don't know, man. I would have kept. I know he probably kept little things here and there, but that collection, man, lifetime. People.
Hold on.
What?
We're waiting.
Isn't this the guy that like a month? Isn't this a guy a month ago that fucking Dom criticized and said
yes
because like I don't have any of this shit. He's terrible.
I'm mad because of all the Boba Fett he has that I'll never see in my lifetime.
It's called jealousy. Yes, it still exists for Dom.
So one week we hate this
is
motherfucker.
a walking contradiction.
Yeah.
So you just take that on face value, and you realize everything he says just contradicts everything he said before.
Hey, listen, Wayseeker,
run with it.
You never know, Dom. Maybe he'd be really jealous of your pops. Maybe he doesn't have any, and he's like, "Hey, I wish I had a pop collection."
This damn shit, this wall over here will never compare to one of these pieces of figures.
Is he Wayseeker? Is he by you?
Yeah, he lives about 20 minutes away.
Why don't you go get some?
Yeah, why don't you have $105,000?
It's not like
to
the
go buy
fucking.
something?
It's not like the Salvation Army.
Yeah, Dom. I'm
Fuck
sure
yeah.
that
I mean, what
for.
are you
Can I
talking
have
about?
can I please have an Obi-Wan double fit double?
Why don't you
So, well, you pull out.
That's
$5
how you
in
hear
your
the
pocket.
super laser hit you in the head.
Nah, but you know what? Look,
Jesus.
yeah, I hate him for
right,
reasons, but the whole fact is that just the time and effort he put into this damn thing, this collection.
No, you hate him for no reason.
Yeah,
Because it collects stuff. Oh wait, we all do. Oh wait, sorry.
I hate this guy. Hell with it, man.
And those
is
collectors.
Star Wars.
All right, I gotta get rid of this because every time I pull it up, we're just gonna do Dom's toys because every time I pull it up, it fucking crashes my shit. So we're gonna get through this real quickly, and then we'll get into comics after this. I know it's out of order, but
That's wrong. That's wrong. This is
Here.
wrong.
I don't know what to tell you.
This is not the one.
Yeah, it's an old one.
This is old. It's old.
Yeah, this is the old one.
Well,
So-
whatever, dude. We're just not gonna do comics at all this week, then.
Toys, you mean?
Well, dude,
He has no clue what's going on.
I fucking don't want anything to do with it. Yeah, toys. I mean,
Oh man.
dude, it is the fucking worst. Fuck his toys.
We've finally broken
Oh, come
Marco's
on,
brain.
man.
We might do toys at the end. We might do
No,
toys.
Broke
At the end.
Marco's brain
Marco.
finally. All right.
No, fuck you and come on, man. You're fucking bullshit.
There's some good stuff that's in there.
Your bullshit keeps
We'll do it next
crashing my
week.
computer.
Dom,
I
Dom,
will
I
be
can't do
here.
anything with it. Come on,
I
man.
won't be here.
Dom,
The
Dom's gonna be
bullshit.
on a
That's
comic
right. We'll do
cruise,
the week after when you
throwing comics into the ocean.
send it. Send it to me, Dom. I'll see if I can load
Yeah,
it or something.
I'll do it off my
Chat.
phone. I'll just show the other pictures of my phone. And
Chat.
I look at my phone like that.
How,
All right.
how bad of an idea is it to go and have a Comic-Con in the middle of the ocean? And then Dom thinks it's a great idea to
I
go
swear to
run
God,
comics in
Dom.
the middle of an ocean. Like
Comics
that's
and
a
Dom
great
go
together, it's
idea.
great.
I don't.
Yeah, here, let me just tell you something. Dom, get some security on your phone. Stop looking at fucking porn on there, dude. Because whatever you're fucking sending me through emails and shit is fucking my computer up
you
now.
Trojan horse.
I got like
You
15
Trojan horse,
viruses from a
Marco.
toy fucking file. You just Trojan horse me, motherfucker.
That's not me.
Look,
That's you.
am I right? I'm on time right now, right? Look at this. Everything's running good. Just wait. I'm going to do the toy.
You're uploading something.
This is great TV. So
So
Dom,
far,
tell us
so
about
good.
who are the celebrities that are going to be on your cruise Comic-Con?
And
What
there
are
it
you gonna have,
goes. There goes the toy segment.
Yeah,
Fucking
Wicket.
hell.
Right?
Yeah, you have Wicket. You have George Takei from Star Trek. You have JoJo, the pink
Star
Power
Trek?
Ranger.
You just mentioned Star Trek?
Yeah.
Wow.
You should get George Takei to do an intro and be like, "Oh my, Renovision."
Hey, you know what?
There you go. For you want to know, you can pre-order Amazon $29.99 for Pet Vader.
Thank you, Ruben. But I really didn't want to know.
Ruben,
I don't know.
I was gonna say Ruben
I
already
like
ordered
computer.
3,
Oh
and
my
only
God.
3 because 3 was the max.
I did not.
They'll-
I did not
they'll all
download
die in a
anybody's
drawer
internet.
6 months from
I don't know if you can hear me.
We can
Dom,
hear you,
I'm
but you're not
suing you
moving.
for-
You're
You're frozen.
I'm suing you for my internet now. I'm suing you for the whole thing. I'm frozen? Jesus.
Yes, you are frozen.
I lost you again.
Now you lost the comics. Now he lost the comics he had up. Jesus Christ.
Yo, listen, it's the computer. It's not my computer. It's not the pictures I sent. It's this
Yeah,
guy.
he didn't even have the slides loaded that last time.
All right, should we do some Dark Horse variants while we're waiting?
Go ahead.
All right, we're gonna do some Dark Horse variants. All right, so we're gonna run through some of the updates on the Dark Horse list that you all picked. If you remember, we did all those lists, and we got to 15 Dark Horse variants and 15 modern Star Wars variants that you asked me to track for some who knows what crazy reason. I agreed to do this stupid shit. Yeah, it's great. We'll go through a couple of them because most of them didn't sell in the last 3 or 4 months. But one of them that did sell was Marco's favorite book.
I have that
Star
book.
Wars Invasion Zero. As you can see here, 9/8 have been basically running in that 200 range. But there was the last sale was that outlier at 500. Marco still doesn't have this one. He's looking for it.
I have
maybe he's the one that picked up this.
Are we guessing? I'm going to guess 400.
Go ahead. 400
400
for 9.8. What do you think, Dom?
400. I think
9.8. This one. What did it sell?
350.
175.
You all are way too high.
175.
You are way too high. We had a sale. One sale, December of $99. Marco, that was the price that you would have
How much?
picked it up for, maybe, if you would have saw it.
Yeah.
It was an auction. It was an auction. There was only one bid.
It's a one bid auction.
One bid auction, $99.
You know what?
So,
No, I wonder even at that point. I wonder if it even sold, or if somehow they just bid on it themselves. So
yeah, right.
You know.
So somebody else did. I don't know,
Uh-huh.
but we did finally get a sale of this one. That one will put us in the lost college. What we're gonna do is we're gonna track no sales. We're gonna track flat. We're gonna track books that are down. And books that are up. And this one, unfortunately, starts us on the down train for the Dark Horse variants. Next up,
Ouch.
the Star Wars Fan Club 2008. We're looking at Raws. No 9.8s are sold of this one in the last 3 or 4 months. These are the last Raw sales that we had from last year, which 50, 43, and 30. We think this one's up. This one's even. This one's down. Where are we thinking on this one?
Probably about even. I'd say like 35-ish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably even.
You all are correct on that one. I call this one flat. We had a 50 and a 29, so about 40. So looking at the sales prior, it seems pretty well right in line. We haven't seen too much movement on this one.
I'm surprised they're sold 2 in back-to-back months.
I know. And there's one that went up on auction today if somebody's looking for it for $1. Starting at it. So we'll see what that one ends up at. We'll settle on this one. I need this fan club one too. So I'm watching that $1 one that started. Somebody else will pick it up because their Rubens are out there that will spend more money than me, but I'll get this one someday. Next up, this is the SDCC Thread of Peace, the mini comic. This one might have had 2 sales as well, surprisingly. I might have to go back and check. These are Raws that came out. No graded ones of these sold in the last few months, but we did see some Raws sale. The last couple sales have been 240, 275, 200. Why is
I think he's talking about the fan club thing. I was just gonna say because of the cover mostly and the rarity of it, but the cover features like every character, at least till that point, that was like in Star Wars ever on the cover.
Yep, and it's a both. Front and back, it's a cover, wrap around. And also because this one only came out if you were a fan club subscriber. So this one was part of your yearly subscription. You got a packet with like a thank you and a sticker, bumper stickers, all that type of stuff. And this comic came in your yearly subscription.
Kind of like a kit. It was a hyperspace club, right? Whatever.
Wasn't this book polybag too?
No.
Probably.
It's just in a folder. I think it just came in a folder.
It just came in the kit.
Yeah. So that one is there. So Thread of Peace. This one also we saw some movement on. Like I said, the last couple sales about 225, 230 at the average on the Raws. Where are we on this one?
Did it even sell?
It did sell. I'm only picking one.
Wow.
I'm not picking anything that didn't.
I think
sell.
this is probably. What were we saying? What were we saying on average on this? 250 average. Or is
I
it
put 230 an average. Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to go up. Going up on this.
I'll go 250.
I'm going to go. I screwed up the last one. I'm going to go down. I'm going to say 170.
We had one sale. Sorry, one sale.
Oh, damn!
$80. Damn.
Hey, hold on. Did they list it right?
This was listed right.
Okay.
It was listed. Buy it now for 100. Somebody offered 80, and they took it.
Nice. Good for them.
So
Desperate.
well done. Yeah. So whoever picked that one up, they took the chance of not buying it right away.
What blackmail information do they have on them to take it for half price?
I know, right?
I don't know, but $80 is a good pickup for this price. So congrats. Hopefully one of you all out there watching the show picked that one up. It wasn't me. It might have been a divorce sale or a death sale. Who knows?
Or just people not giving a shit. I mean, people are trying to get out because they're I can't afford shit anymore. Sale.
Well, we've talked before about the listings that are up there forever at like a certain price, and it could just be he's had it up there for 2 years and said F it. And
well, no, yeah, it could be. I mean, I don't know. It could be we need to get rid of everything because we've got nothing left because we're broke as shit.
Fire sale.
We bought too much shit and we have to get rid of stuff at this point because we got to pay the bills.
Who knows? Anyway, $80 on this one, so that was pretty impressive. That was a couple weeks ago. Clone Wars. This is you're looking at the 9.8. This is the 1,000 copy variant for this one. The last few sales have been in that 3,000. 2,650 was the low that came on that one. Where we at for this one?
28.
2250.
2250.
$1,000.
1,000. Man, Marco has no hope for this book. 1,000.
I just think. Hold on, because this is why. Because when this book was like a $7,000 book, the people that were buying it just like the only thing I kept hearing is super rare, and every Star Wars fan loves Dave Filoni. And did you know this is a Dave Filoni cover? Just that type of line work is like we're trying to pump this up, and it's never gonna. And the quote, "It's never gonna go down in value." And those are the people now that can't make their credit card payments. So I have a feeling they're trying to liquidate fast. Like when we talk about the market evening out, it's not on most of these books because like people didn't know what they were buying and then just are like, you'll never see one of these again in your lifetime.
Fair point. I'm gonna readjust. I'm still gonna go much higher than that. I'm gonna say 2,100.
21. All right.
21's fair. That's fair.
21's fair. 24 is better than 1,000. We had a sale for 2,000 for the 9.8, so you're pretty close. We also had this one I thought was underpriced, maybe a double signed 9.8 by Ashley Eckstein and Lantern.
No, because that's exactly the shit that I'm talking about. People are like, all you gotta do is get this book signed by Dave Filoni and freaking Eckstein, and it's gonna be.
You got it signed by Filoni with them too. This book would have been a $10,000.
No,
it wouldn't.
No, it wouldn't. That's exactly what I'm saying. No, it wouldn't.
Anyway. 23 for a double signed. I think this one still got more downward movement. I think this one could hit like that 1,500 mark. I don't think it's gonna go 1,000. I think that's crazy talk. But
have you ever saw this one in the store on the wall, Marco? Anywhere?
Yeah, I've sold this fucking book before. Yeah. When it got above what the sales prices are,
not as rare as people.
Yeah, fuck yeah, man. And I didn't grade it either because I'm not trying to. You could just have this book.
You think about it, 1,000 copies. For a lot of books is just an incentive, right? It's like a 1 in 50.
Yeah.
I mean, right. Yeah. I mean, that's really what it is.
It is.
So. Yeah. No, I mean, because as soon as you heard shit like Dom, you got to remember for years I was telling people, this is why some people still hate me to this day. I was like, this shit, you guys are saying stuff that those aren't real words. It's not how the industry works. They didn't like that. And now they have to sell their shit. So I mean, yeah, dude, of course I've seen it before. I'm not going to pay for this amount of money. No.
Yeah.
We're at 3 down so far that we've looked at. And
the question though is, and hold on, there's a good question that he has. My question to some of these books, especially the stuff on Wayseekers list, is how much more are we going to see now in the next couple of years? Because now that they're getting to books where people can't, they realize this stuff's never going back to those astronomical amounts. They have to realize, like, wake up, time to sell. Like, you got to pay the bills. You know, this is the one thing we talked about years ago. And you saw a big chunk of that happen over the last year and a half. You know what I mean?
You're going to continue. In a down market, you continue to see it for a while, right? That's what a sell-off is.
Right. But the market is evened out in a lot of cases, though, JJ. A lot of books are either evened out or going up. With small bits, you know what I mean? Not like astronomical. But these books like this, these are the ones where they're like, shit, I paid so much. Or this book, I should have sold. They got the FOMO now. They have the FOMO of, I should have sold that book already, and I didn't. And at each sale that goes in is going to tank it. And if you don't think this book could go down to $1,000 book, I do. I really think this book is a sub $1,000 book when it flattens out.
Well, and I'll be interested to see if you're right.
I'll wait. When have I ever been wrong before, Wayseeker?
Yes, you have been.
Lots of times.
When? Never, ever in my life. Never. Name one.
There's a difference between being wrong and then just not admitting to being wrong.
Never been wrong in my life. Ever. Ever.
Two different ideas.
Guys still haven't named one time. Name
We'll
one
bring the
time,
wife
right, Dom?
on. She'll give a laundry list. A
who's that?
laundry list of times that Marco's
Who?
been wrong.
Who?
The wife.
Who?
You
No,
think the
please
wife
ask
is the
her.
better half?
Go ahead and ask her. She'll tell you no. She'll tell you you're wrong. She'll think you don't know him that well. He's not wrong.
Well, you're wrong
Thank you,
on
though.
this. You said $1,000. You're off by $1,000.
Well, I said then 21. I was just joking around.
Donald Jedi
You
won.
21.
Huh?
1 in 10, 9-8. Prior 9-8s, 500, 300, 300. Last two are 300. So I'm
trying to get rid of
Flores.
the virus that Dom
you
fucking
think
downloaded.
You think this is a dump of a book? You hate this book.
No, I hated what they did with this book. It was the lie of all lies. The only problem that I have with this book is it's not digging in as far into people's pockets as it was before, and I'm not sure there's that big of a buyer for this fucking book. Like, people will still overpay for that last book because it does have significance to it, right? Like, there is significance to that book. No matter what we just said, the pricing might be off, but there is some significance to it.
Yeah.
Please tell me the significance to this book.
Though there isn't any really.
It's.
I actually think this is going to be fairly stable.
Me too, and that's what I'm
Maybe
going to say. Yeah, I agree with JJ.
A 250 to a 300 because,
yeah,
like Marcus said, there's not a lot of buyers out there for this book.
No,
but that also means that when one actually sells, people will pay up to the market value for it or whatever. They're not.
well, because they don't have to sell it, and they're not. Yeah,
they're putting.
There's
it in
somebody going like, oh well, I could, or
they're putting it in a box in the collection, right, and not worrying about reselling it. Really, they're just trying to complete whatever collection they're collecting it.
Yeah,
maybe, or it could be this, and I think this is some of the cases in there. When they see these prices and they see one that goes down a little bit and they don't want theirs going down much further, they're like, hey, listen, I'll pay $275 for that book just so it doesn't become a sub one book. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. You see it every once in a while because of all the offers. There's books that I saw right now that we're going to cover in the Aphra list where I'm like, man, there's no way. Like, you do understand the last 3 sales were, sub 100. How are you listening? Like, how are all the lists available right now still at 300, 350? And that's where I feel this book is. I think a lot of the prices that people are asking for this book is $600. So people try to stop the bleeding every once in a while. But go ahead, prove us wrong, Wayseeker.
325. I consider this an up,
even up a little bit
because the last 2 are 300. I put this one in the up category. You could say
there you go,
whatever.
Yeah.
325. It was somebody got exactly what they're asking for. They're asking 325, and they got 325.
Yeah, I really wonder what the average listing price is for this book. That might be something interesting for you to put in.
I can look that up next time.
Yeah, no, it'd just be something I think would be interesting.
Yeah, for sure.
Once again, right.
We had 2 sales of this one, surprisingly, of the sketch, Darth Maul, Son of Dathomir. This one is limited 500 copies. The last 2 sales were in 22, so it's been a long time since.
Oh, nice.
So, I will offer some insight on this. I am the 250. I am the 255 gentleman. I believe
that 2022
or 255. So my because I don't want to look like an idiot, I'm going to say it sold for about $200.
Did you buy it at 255 or you sell it at 255?
No, I sold it at 255.
Okay. I just want to clarify.
But that was raw. This is raw.
It was raw. And it probably wasn't really a 9.8 candidate or anything like that. So I mean, it was in bad condition, but it's like a 9.2, 9.4, bro.
I think maybe it's up with the 300. The last sale, 300.
22 is a whole new world. For back in the day when things were much higher than today. That's what I would say. Yeah. So can you compare 22 prices to 25 prices? It's
well, 22 was weird because it was a quick sell-off for some people and a strong hold for other people, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Because you were seeing in 22, depending on when it was, you were seeing like huge drop-offs, just across the board. 350.
350. 180 and 218.
Hey, all right. There you go. Right there, even.
Yep. So
Nice.
we did see a little bounce back in that January raw sales. Both of those were auctions, surprisingly. So
I still lost money after inflation, but hey, whatever.
No, you did all right.
No, you did
all right.
It's
fine.
not bad.
You did fine. Yeah.
So you should have.
I consider this one to be another down, but not massively down. So
Yeah.
I actually, given the timeline from 22 to 20, those years are wrong. They should be 24 and 25.
Mhm.
I actually thought this book was pretty decent prices given everything that we've been through.
Actually, kind of surprised was the 218 in auction.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And was the 180 a buy it now, or do you know?
I think it was an auction too, if I remember right. I think they
Oh,
both
was it
were
really?
auctions.
Kind of surprised the second auction finished higher than the first.
Prices always go for more in January. Christmas money. People spend.
If I
There's
remember
less
right,
eyeballs. There's less eyeballs on Christmas. After Christmas, people got that Christmas money that they need to spend it on, and so I feel like there's always a
Ding
little
dong.
amount.
tough question to answer, John. But if I remember right, I bought both at the same time. If I remember right, I bought both for like $300 or $280 or something like that. Both the color and the sketch or whatever you want to call it.
No, I think he's asking, what did you spend the $255 you sold this book for on?
Oh, I don't know. Probably some other inane thing that was a waste of money.
Cocaine and hookers, baby.
Those are
Cocaine
presents.
and hookers.
There you go. And
All
ding
right.
dongs.
Legacy 1, WonderCon. I know it's his first appearance of Nice Solo. We were looking here at Raws because 9/8 did not sell that one. The last couple of Raws have been in like that 120 range, from 103 to 150, but this one is an average about 120. I love this cover. I don't think this is the very first appearance, given how things have changed, but this is one of my
140.
favorite
140.
140.
It's kind of all over the place. I kind of want to say 125. Like I just kind of want to say right in the middle of all those numbers.
So pretty flat. Yeah. JJ is pretty well right on these always. And so as you can see there, we had 2 sales, both Raws, both in January. I have a feeling that person bought both of them because I think they're about one day apart. So I have a feeling somebody wanted this book and bought 2 of them.
Copies. Yeah.
And so bought the 105 and then decided wanted to buy another one at 125. So I consider this one flat when I did my math there. Just to look at it here, when we had for the 15 comics, 8 of them did not have any sales, either in Raws or in 9/8. I consider 2 of them to be flat, 4 to be down, and 1 of them to be up. So
yeah, you should pull. Marco's got a point. I mean, I know it's more work for you, so you don't have to do it if you don't want to. But you should pull, like, for the ones that don't sell. I'd be curious to see like average list price.
Yeah. I mean, we put some on our list that they're never going to sell. Like we have that mini comic for Force Unleashed, right? Yeah. I mean, that last is sold as a raw like 20.
You warned us about that at the time too. Like you're like,
I want that book. I want that book. That freaking Force Unleashed book.
We love the
book. You want it, but it never comes up for sale. That's the point.
Never is for sale. There's like they're listed for 25,000. That's like the cheapest one up there.
No,
I'm actually not surprised. I was surprised one of those sketch variants for the mall for Son of Dathomir sold, because that rarely sells too.
I know we had 2 of them sell, so I mean I was pretty excited to see both of those sell. So overall, a little bit more down than up, but you're gonna have a lot of no sales with the Dark Horse. We'll look at the Marvel ones in 2 weeks. I'm gonna be suspended again next week, but when I get back from my suspension, we'll look at the Marvel ones, and I have a feeling most of those will have multiple sales. The Dark Horse ones are just a little bit more.
They'll get a little more traffic, I think. Yeah.
So, yeah.
All right, cool. Let's get into comics now that I've erased the toy section, so we're not going to get any more lagging. We'll try to get the toy section on after this, I guess. This week we had New Legacy. I kind of talked about this book last week. Told you there's 3 stories in it. There's a Soul story, there's an Aaron story, and there's a Gillian story. Guess what? Please, anybody tell me you like that piece of shit. We got this one right. Please tell me you like that piece of shit Soul story. Anybody.
I want to know who on earth thought it was going to be good when the title of the story we knew even ahead of time was going to be The Grand Imperial Jubilee, which sounds like just an already a shit title to start.
It's a shit title. It was a shit title. The whole thing was shit. They had,
is it a church festival? Like, what's with the Jubilee?
Why do they have Jubilee's name and then Rogue? They have X-Men names in the freaking goddamn.
Can we just stop letting him? This is the other one too. Like, let's stop letting Soul use. He can do whatever he wants. He wants to do like gay Black Panther brothers. I'm okay with it. Don't care. But can we stop letting him take Dr. Aphra's name and dragging her through the mud? And the same with Valance. Can we just say, hey, legacy characters are characters you haven't created, off the table? You want to take Darth Mama's fucking stupid ass helmet and put it on some stormtrooper and do some fucking Jar Jar Binks bullshit with it? Go ahead. Fucking go ahead. Have at it. Do that dumb shit all you want. It's an he's from Michigan too, so it's a real embarrassment. I'm really embarrassed of this guy. Thank God he doesn't.
That explains a lot.
Thank God he doesn't claim from here anymore. Thank God he doesn't claim here. He hasn't for a very long time. Thank you very much. I'm glad you turned your back on the state because you are. I mean, this story was worthless.
I didn't put it in news, but we got information on this book that's going to finish High Republic. We got the cover and we got the page count. It's going to be almost 600 pages, Marco.
To wipe your ass with
100 pages more than any other Star Wars book that we've ever seen.
Look, here's the deal. There's a bunch of tariffs going down. As you may know, most of our toilet paper comes from Canada. There's going to be a toilet paper shortage. Don't worry about it. Soul's coming out with a novel. You're going to wipe your ass with Star Wars novels. That's what you're going to do.
You're going to have to read it. I'm going to read it too. Soul's novel. I actually think it could be really good. Soul's novels can be good.
His second story?
Yes, but
The Love of the Empire?
Yeah, it was good.
He's a good writer. So
yeah, it was good. It was good. No, that was really good. They
had The Love of the Empire. For Love of the Empire was okay. Rogue's Gambit was the best.
Hold on.
Yeah.
I thought at first he started off slow. I was like shit, but then he pulled the like last Naz's around scenario in that Love Empire thing with the Scar Squadron where he's like fuck it, I just let the group burn this fucking town down, like because sometimes that calms them down like that was like. I mean, that's what it was, right? You saw it in Vietnam before. You saw it in a bunch of different stuff. Like, you saw this stuff happen all the time. I thought it was written very well. I thought the story was great and it played well. The last story, that's what I'm telling you. That's Aphra. That is Dr. Aphra. That is the Aphra stories we want. That is how we want Vader. Fuck Charles Soule. He steals all of our souls right now. That's what he's doing. We just fucking want some good fucking Vader and some good Aphra. And guess what? Gillian gives it to us.
Yep.
Gillian gives it to us. Buy this book, and the next time you see Charles Soule, take this book and go, hey, buddy, read the last story. Could you please write the characters like fucking that? How embarrassing is it that you've got a guy writing you got two artists writing a character in here, and one of it fucking hits a home run, and the other one's the lead writer for Star Wars right now and look like he's shit in the fucking pages of Star Wars. I am done being nice to these fuckers.
Marco just burned every bridge.
Fuck him. No, I don't give a shit. He's lazy. He's just looking for paychecks.
I'm not he was going to come on. I asked him to.
Well, he ain't coming on anymore. No, he's an asshole too in real life. He ain't coming on. Hey, listen, here's the deal. He's lazy. And he's cashing checks. And I respect you for getting checks. But go get him in a different series. Stop getting him from Star Wars because you've really ruined this shit. You have. Go talk to people. Go talk to people. And one of the reasons why they don't like it are namely titles that Charles Soule has done in comics. It's very lazy writing. I get that it pays well. But fuck, man. This book shows it. Gillian, compare the two. That's all you have to do. Compare those two stories. Aaron, we're fine. You can get rid of Aaron's story. Compare those two stories and tell me I'm wrong.
No, you're right. You're right. I thought Gillen's was amazing.
No.
Aaron's was fine. It was good. It was like, but
you're gonna like that story or not? I like the story. It's fine.
Souls was horrible. You're right.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not excusing Soule, but to be fair, Gillian also created the character of Aphra and probably wrote the best Vader Aphra kind of back and forth that we saw.
Not just the best Vader Aphra. His Vader run for Marvel when he took over.
I love Soul.
That's what I'm saying. Run. He wrote that.
I love Soul's Vader run though. That was my favorite Soul. Like
Yeah, you have terrible taste. We've already covered that your fucking taste is horrible and leading to the end of Star Wars.
No, that is not true. Other people love that run too.
No,
but
nobody.
I will agree that his
nobody ever. No, stop saying
Inquisitor
people.
stuff was
Who
good.
are you?
People
Fucking
like that.
No, I liked. I was about to agree with Wayseeker. I liked the involvement of the Inquisitor stuff when he wrote that. He doesn't write all bad. Like it wasn't always all bad. I don't.
No, but he always would put shit in.
Because
hold on,
he's horrible now.
Here's he's horrible now. He would have some okay stuff. The problem with what he did was
Frank Miller art.
Frank Miller art's all trash. What he used to do was he used to try to leave Easter eggs for episodes later on. And yes, in the beginning that seemed kind of cool. Till those Easter eggs never led to shit. We got Jar Jar Binks, Darth Marmar, or whatever the fuck's going on in this one. What was that? I'm going to spoil the shit. You know what he did? You know what he did in this book? He everybody thought that Darth Maul, the mask and everything. Who gives a fuck what the name is? Was going to be cool. He's been doing this. This is a lead on for 7 years. You know what the payoff was? Some asshole stormtrooper put the fucking helmet on and then pretty much gets shot in the back. That's what the fucking payoff was. How fucking stupid. It was like, you know when C-3PO put the helmet on to the battle droid?
Yeah.
Was it not the exact same fucking thing?
I mean, you ain't wrong. But Moment was good. The first time Moment was introduced, we all were intrigued by Moment. But it's all gone downhill.
Soul always reminds me of an idea guy. Where like he has these like concepts, I think, in his head that aren't bad necessarily ideas or whatnot, but like when he actually puts pen to paper and actually has to write out the story, that's usually when it kind of goes to crap.
But
not always, but usually.
But here's where it is. Here's where time out. Here's where it is. He's exposed himself early on to us because remember we went and asked him about Porter Engle.
Yeah,
who's on the cover of the book, and the dude's like, "We're like, why did it change so much? Was it like he's like he's not on the cover? It's like no, inside you described the 4 people on the horse things. He's one of the 4. There's only 4 horses. There's 4 people. He's one of them." And he's like, "No, you're wrong."
Fair, though. I don't think that was the actual cover, though, was it?
It was a variant cover.
Yeah, that's what I mean. He may have not known that was a cover.
He should have known.
No, they brought the cover to
me. I
think everything went wrong.
Knows what out of print puts on for the fucking cover.
No. Hold on. The book, I was there. They brought the book and showed it to him. And he said, that's not what he looks like.
Bridge for you ain't wrong.
What I'm saying, John, is that he has good ideas, but writes poorly.
Good job, John.
So, just like maybe a guy like, I don't know, George Lucas.
I think he is a good writer.
Movie, but has good ideas for movies.
I think he is a good writer. I think his Daredevil stuff was pretty good. I think his Vader stuff was
Name one fucking thing hold on, Wayseeker. Bullshit.
Finish my thought before you interrupt me.
I've already heard
No, because
you keep saying dumb shit. I can't have you keep saying dumb shit. Name one fucking thing. The
problem with Soul is he got more involved in his own stuff. He got involved in curse words. He got involved in whatever that other stuff that he does.
Demon devil thing. That thing's trash.
The 7 demon devil coins, whatever. Whenever he became his own stuff took off, everything else took a backseat.
Well, that's because he just.
And ever since then, he hasn't been good at creating ideas and putting down on paper.
Hold on. He's not even a top 5 writer of Daredevil. So don't act like he's fucking creating masterpieces.
I'm top 5, but it was a good
okay. So now he's not even top 5. So now his Daredevil is mediocre.
I never said that. I just said it was
lower mid. Run. So he had a low ass mid run of Daredevil. That's not even a main title, dude. Yeah, he's a mid ass. He's a low mid ass writer. You're right. Agreed. We agree. He's a low mid ass writer. Never did anything besides low mid ass shit. But yet we let him run Star Wars comics. Because why would we want a quality writer like Gillen when we can have a low mid ass writer like fucking Soul?
There's more to this story that we don't understand. Because if you remember right at the start of the pandemic,
Speaking about better books, I don't care about Soul's low mid ass.
Soul was put onto the team that overlooks all of canon. And then like 6 months later, he wasn't on that team anymore. So there's
Yeah,
a story there.
Yeah, because they're like you're low mid ass. Like you're
I
not
want
even
to know
mid.
that story. Like, how do you get a promotion and then 6 months later get swept under the rug?
Because they're
and
like,
no
oh,
longer
cool. At
has
least
that
you're
promotion?
mid, maybe high. You're a high quality human being. And they look at them, they're like, no, you're low. You're not even mid. You're like low mid to low.
So
That's what happened.
There is a story there. Dom, are you awake?
I'm looking at my phone because I'm listening to this conversation. It's just that I'm awake.
Oh my god!
I don't blame you for tuning out that conversation, Dom.
Story is sucking. All right, next up, the Ewoks book. It's a good book. It was fun. It was great. It had 4 Lone Zuckus in it. They were dope. If you hate fun stuff, don't read this book. Wayseeker, go ahead and tell us why. Having fun.
I didn't have time to read this one. I had to
It's
pick
good.
my
It's
one.
actually kind of funny. Dude,
I
hey, Wicket was talking some hella shit in this book.
Yeah.
And pulled out a knife and just necked somebody, this fucker.
8 Billion Genies. That's the title.
Yes, he did 8 billion genies.
Yep.
Which actually wasn't bad. Give him on that. All right, these books were mid at best.
No. The one
What
on
do you
the
mean?
right was the best comic we've gotten in a year.
I like that goes up here.
Echoes of Fear is probably the best comic we've gotten in a year.
No.
George Mann. George Mann has knocked this series out of the park, and I hated George Mann, so it pains me to say it. But the way they've done Wreath, and they finally got the Rod, they've moved the story forward. That
Oh
book
my god.
The Rod of the Ages.
really
on
good.
Earth.
Now, the
Even-
Dispatch book.
Hold
that
on.
was
Stop.
bad.
Stop. Okay, let's level set. For High Republic Adventures book, it's the best High Republic Adventure book.
Any Star Wars book we've gotten in the year, there hasn't been that many good ones. Let's be clear.
Hold on. It wasn't even the best this week because Gillian blew that shit out of the water, and so did
That's
Aaron.
one story.
Dude,
in a
Gillian was one
three-parter.
story out of 3.
Yeah, but that's one
You can't
book.
call that a series.
I didn't call this a series. You said this is the best. You said this is
the best series
comic
that we've
book.
gotten. The best little mini. Best series. It is.
Oh,
It's a
keep
good
putting.
example. I wanna
Okay,
hear
best
JJ
little
say if
series
JJ
done by
liked it.
Dark Horse. Yeah, okay.
I want to hear what JJ has to say. He loves Wreath. So.
I liked it, and I like the character. It kind of reads a little bit like Star Wars: Legend of Zelda, like discovering a Rod of Ages and everything. But it's like, hey, but it's good. He makes it work, and
No, I'm not saying
man always has that weird like penchant to kind of put like the medieval fantasy
he did
into everything he writes, not just Star Wars, but literally like everything. So, but. It worked for this. I think, and it
Here's what
explained
I like.
a lot. Finally, we've been asking about that for the High Republic forever. It was explanations for fucking things, and this book actually did that. So
It did.
And hey, once again, best of the High Republic adventure stuff. But with that being said, there's 2 things that I liked and 1 thing that I didn't like. The robot thing was stupid in this book. However, I liked how they were questing. I liked that, and I liked at the end of the quest. It wasn't and now I turn dark. He set it up for that, and it worked out as like, no, dude, we got what we want. We're gonna take it back. There's no add-on, right? I mean, I don't understand why they have the robot head. That's pretty fucking stupid, but the rest of it, pretty decent. And what I'll give Dispatches of from the Occlusion Zone, it's a fucking hot mess. But it's kind of like the train wreck you can't look away from, right? Like, when you're sitting at a light and all of a sudden, like, you pull up and a crackhead starts, like, punching, like, one of those wavy balloons.
It's only a Michigan thing. Clearly.
No, it happens all over. There's crackheads everywhere. And they just start fighting them, and you're like, what the fuck? And you shouldn't be watching them. And they're arguing with, like, a balloon sculpture, like one of those things that go like this and shit. Like, that's what that book was like. You got to go. You should just be looking at the reading light going like, fuck, I ain't going to look at this. Because what happens is that crazy motherfucker looks over and sees me looking at them. Then they're going to want to come talk to me. And I'm not trying to get some crackhead talking to me, whatever. That's what this book is like.
I think I forgot, but who the hell is that character right there in the first book that
York.
looking fucking
Oh, bro, the art in here is fucking wild too. Just
It
fucking
is.
wild.
It is.
Just fucking all over the place.
I never thought I'd say this, but I want George Mann to write more Star Wars. Like, he is the best of the current
As
run.
long as he doesn't do Obi-Wan Kenobi in the desert.
Sure. As
trying to
long as
find
he
fucking
keeps
George
up this level of work, it's good.
He seems to be the only one left for the High Republic writers, including the people that are supposed to be leading the project, that wants to actually explain what the hell's going on in the High Republic, which is weird, but I think that's true at this point. I think he's
He is.
the only
He's
one.
the only guy that does shit, man.
Kevin Scott's book did nothing to move the story forward. Nothing.
I'll give you that. When your expectations are so low, it's great to see somebody do something. This book is dog shit. This book was fucking horrible.
Didn't even bother to read it.
Dude, it's a mess. Good. First off, the art's a fucking mess. Their pages are full of shit. I just wanted to give some examples. That's what they turned fucking Yuddle into. Now she's got a fucking bullet, which, what the fuck? Okay, cool. Just rocking it out.
Oh, God.
These are some of the clear, by the way, fucking pages. The other ones not only have got a bazillion fucking words on it, but also have gunshots and bombs going off on every fucking page. It's a disaster. It's a piece of shit. I feel bad. Once again, I said it last week. Nothing against Older. He started off strong. I know he has moved away from doing this type of stuff, and he's just trying to get through it. I got it.
Kind of phoning it in at this point.
Yeah, he's got more important things going on in his life to him. Good for him, but like they should have just canceled this series.
It's so hard because my kid loves these characters, but then you sit down with this comic and it's 10 billion words, and a comic that is meant for kids that are supposed to be 6 to 10 years old.
That's a lot of dialogue for an all ages comic.
Hold on. Not only that, the fucking the art in here, what the characters look like 3 fucking books ago, not what they look like. There was characters where I was looking, I was like, what the fuck? And they have so many. There's like 50 fucking. Every page has got 50 different characters on it. How the fuck are you expecting kids to follow that shit?
You know, that's been ever since the first phase. I feel like that's been a problem for, especially the Dark Horse High Republic books.
Yeah,
it's just the inconsistency of the art is a huge issue.
It's been bad. And I feel like that's something I feel like Dark Horse has to get figured out. I feel
they got to figure that shit out quick.
They get a new artist on every comic.
All right.
Coming soon next week. We got Legacy of Vader.
I'm looking forward to this.
Okay.
I'm looking forward to this.
You actually gonna read it?
Yes, I am definitely looking forward to this.
Bro, he's looking forward to looking at the covers. He can't read them.
No, what?
You don't read any comics, Dom.
You haven't read a comic.
I haven't. I stopped reading. I'll be honest with you. I stopped reading. I stopped going to the comic store. It actually saved me.
You got thrown out, didn't you?
No, I didn't get thrown out. It's just that they didn't want to put the books aside for me. I didn't want to freaking goddamn pressure myself in missing out on books. I couldn't get there, and I just said, "Fuck it."
All right, good for you. Yeah, I mean, good for you. But you should, get one of these at least. Try to read that. Nothing on FOC. Good luck. I mean, I don't know what the fuck we're doing with that. All right, let's get to.
You had 6 comics this week, so I mean, what can you expect? You didn't even go over the one because you went over it last week, but that one was also a train wreck.
We already said that last week.
The higher value. I will say that one of the stories was good, but the other 4 were pretty train wrecky. But how do you do 5 freaking stories in one comic book and expect it not to be a train wreck?
Yep. He does look at the pictures. See, even your boy knows you well, Dom. He just looks at the pictures. He looks to see if he can see cartoon boobies. That's what he looks for. Star Wars Explained.
Just look at the pictures.
All right, we're going over Aphra. You asked for it last week. We're giving it to you this week. Starting off with the 3, Darth Vader, the 1 in 25. Now's a good time. I'm telling you. Raw's this is weird though. Here, look at this. Raw's averaging for $299. A CBCS 8.5, $275. Why would you even just crack it? Make yourself an extra $20. You know what I mean?
Probably what they're gonna do.
It's sold. Oh, that's probably what the new person's gonna do.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah. 9.6 is like the hot, like 9.8s aren't selling right now. 9.6, multiple 9.6 sales. Probably the grade it sells the most in CGC 9.6 right now. Interesting, in December, a 400 sale and then a 469 on the same day. That's what DCSD stands for. December, same day. But then in January, coming back with around $500 for the sales for 9.6 means it's ticking back up. But between that 450 and 500, 515 is where this book has been for a while right now. It looks like it's kind of getting to that stagnant version. So look out there for 9.6. Make sure you talk to people down, beat them over the head, show them the $400, not the $500 number. See what you can get.
What's been fascinating about this book too is so normally you have like this giant price discrepancy between like the 9.8 and the 9.6. This book's actually getting kind of narrow.
Yeah.
Like the 9.6s are still like around 500, and then the 9.8s have kind of fallen, and that gap is narrowing for this.
690. Yeah. I mean, like that's what I'm saying with this book is like this is where you're kind of seeing the leveling off, and seeing multiple copies of this book, which didn't used to have multiple copies selling in a month, right? It used to be maybe 1 a quarter, and now growing up to having like 10 sales in 10 to 12 sales a quarter. is actually pretty good to see the book moving, which means that the price is probably right around there, right? And that's kind of where you're looking. I guess it's when we were talking about the Clone War book, right? You saw 2 copies sell in a 3-4 month period, right? That's not a lot. It's not moving well. Where you see this, where you're seeing dozens of this sell, probably around the same. Well, no, there's more of these books.
Marco, listen, all they have to do is this name dropper.
No, they name drop it. It's over with this.
Yeah.
But I don't think it'll. You know what? I'll be honest. I don't think it's going to jump that high. I think if they do, let's say this is averaging 450, right?
Yeah.
This is averaging 450. This will probably go up to 6. This will probably go where the 9.8 level is right now. You'll see the 9.8 level jump up by $200, and that's probably where we're going to sit. You're going to see raws go up to about $400. That's what you'll see, which isn't bad. 350, 400 on the raws. That's what the jump will be, which is what, this is when you have a solid book. Like, this is when people talk about books like, hold on to maybe 10 years, get it for cheap, try to get it for the 400 or get it, $200 for the raw. But yeah, this is probably one that you don't have a problem sitting on for a little bit.
I don't think we're going to get a name drop anytime soon.
It is 10.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I'm just saying the whole fact is that, what about all right. So the legacy books, you had Valance in there talking to Andor, right?
Yeah.
So who's to say that now Andor goes into Rogue One, Near No Hope? He can mention Valen's name.
I get it, but here's what I'm saying about this book. This book is at the point right now where the sales aren't building on the expectation of a name drop, and we'll show you why, because I'm going to go over the regular cover in a minute. This book is at a point now where this is the market for this book, I believe. This is where I believe this market is, right? So that's actually a good thing when you're buying and selling books, because then kind of where the flourish type area is, or where you'll still go down a little bit, still go up a little bit, but where the average is for the book. And when you can find the medium of the book on an everyday sale, then yes, there's 2 things that are always going to increase books: time, that have already hit their medium, and then what you said, expectations. So like if they get a name drop or something like that, then it'll go up substantially. But that's not a bad book. And let's look at this one, 3, and this is part of the reason. The 9.8 averaging about 111. Some higher, 120, 125, some lower, like 100. A low of $89. I have a buddy, Dan the Man, I think bought that $89 book. He said, dude, I just bought that. Is that a good deal? I said, well, I don't think it's going to get much lower than that. Raws are selling for an average of $50, but this is where you see it. Like, it's $100 book now. That's the truth of this book.
I think,
to be honest,
I think 89 is probably going to be your average. I think that's where it's going to go to.
I don't know, because after that 89, the books still were selling on it. Like, it's not like a small amount of these books sold. You had 20 of these books.
I don't think we've hit our bottom on this book. This book continually drops about $5 every quarter.
Yeah.
But you know what's crazy?
Go ahead.
Go ahead, Jenny.
I was gonna say, I feel like 100 to 150 like max should have been always the max for this book.
Yeah,
there's so many of them. Like the fact that it was like a $400 book at points like amazes the ever living hell out of me for something. Yeah. There's just so many of these guys.
I should have sold 3 more copies of this. Is what I should have.
The funny thing is, in other books, like when you have a new series coming out, the interest of the first appearance goes up sometimes. Like in Marvel, you have a couple of you'll have a book coming out that they had something before, and because they brought something new out, you go up. Dr. Aphra, the last issue was about a year ago, right? Of the season. Now the series 3 is coming out. If series 3 really is good, you don't think that the books will?
Here's the problem with this specific book, and this is where, like, hey, you say $90, I say $100. We're speaking the same language. $10 isn't in a 9.8. A $10 bill isn't going to make a difference between the two. The problem with this book is, as JJ noted, there's a lot of them, and a lot of them aren't from the collectors. There's a lot of people who have, myself included, multiples of the 9.8 in this, right? So, I think I'm down to 2 or 3, but I know that at one time I had almost like a dozen. You know what I mean? There was just that many of them. So you kind of got some of them out to people, because they're paying a lot of money for it. Some were saying they're collectors, some of them weren't, some of them thought they were investors, some of them weren't. But there's so many of these books that I think you would literally, to get rid of the 3s, you'd have to have every collector, you'd have to build new collectors on them, which might be the case, with new titles like you're talking, Dom. The collectors that are looking for the low end price that weren't willing to pay the $325 when I was selling them. Yeah, this now $100 is when 9/8. You see the collectors pick up 9/8. They know that not just in Star Wars, but they know that in Marvel and DC and everything else.
Yeah.
Modern 9/8, you got that between the $80 and the $120. That's the mark where they're buying them at. Just is what it is nowadays.
Yeah.
So you see that happening. You see this price going there. I think yes, you might get more of it. Maybe if they do come out with a new series, it'll help the amount of those that sell. But you're still going to need like 3,000 new fans. Of the character.
There's 5,000 9/8s.
Well, that's what I said. You're going to
There's
need like
a shit ton.
3,000 new fans.
There's so many. But
what's the other?
can also-
No, I
count-
sell. I sell.
you can also capture to a degree
I sell too.
a portion of people that will get back in, right?
JJ.
So somebody might have a raw of this and might have sold it 2 years ago when it was $225 or something for a raw, or $200 or something for a raw, and now they can actually get back in at a 9/8 for a cheaper price than what they sold that raw for.
Dude, I know guys that are buying them. If they go under $100, they're going to buy copies of it again.
There's people that have these books pass through hands all the time, and there's people that will go and double dip back in that pool, just like Marco said, and we'll kind of restack them, even though they had a stack of them before they sold them. Now they're going to.
Because I'll tell you this: you take this book and you put $225 on it, and you put in the half off bin at a con in your half on boxes, which you're seeing now. Graded Comics half off. You put $220 on it, and you bought this thing for $90. You're selling it for a profit. You just are. I mean, or whatever, $250 on it, and it'll be $120. So what's going to be $125? So you make $25 off a book. You can do that. I mean, you can do it. People are. That's what they do. You're going to make $40 off.
And if you sell 5 of them that way, that's $125.
Yeah, I mean, well, because you're going to sell this, you're going to sell another one. You might sell 2 of these. You know what I mean? Yeah. So that's 50. All of a sudden your table gets paid off really quickly doing that.
Let me ask you a question now. If this was the cover for the 1 in 25, you think that it'd be more?
No.
Oh, yes. Do you think if this was the 125 instead of what the 125 was?
Yeah.
Yes. If this was the 125,
Probably.
yes. Yes. If this wasn't on, because of the 2 droids, is that what you're asking?
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah, maybe.
So if this was this book, yes.
I think people like the homage though. I don't know.
No. If this was the 1 in 25.
So it's hard to say. I think the artist, I mean, there's no doubting that Granov is a more, or at least probably modern collected artist than LaRocca is. Right?
Sure.
So, I mean, that's going to drive, I think, that up just a little bit right there. But.
Well,
I don't know though. You get all new characters on the 1 in 25.
I don't think it's time to buy yet. I think you got time to wait. If you find it at the place that you want it to, that's great.
Hold on now. If you get the book sub 100, yes, buy it. That's what I'm going to say to you. If you get it sub 100, buy it. That's what I'm going to tell you.
I would not be buying Raw for $50 though. I can tell you that.
I wouldn't buy Raw at all. 9/8 is the only book you're only buying this. And by the way, mind you, you're only buying this in the CGC 9/8. You're not buying a CBCS 9/8.
Well, Granoff, he modeled his wife off the picture of Dr. Aphra on the cover.
You mean he modeled the picture?
Yeah, I think you're thinking about it backwards. Like, hey, why did I look at the picture I drew?
Wait, this one right here? This right here?
No.
You don't look good enough, wife.
No, the
the A1?
Yeah, the first one, yeah.
Yeah, the
Is that what she looks like is that what she looks like in the inside?
Well, he modeled his wife for the drawing.
No, I think he's saying like his wife was the model for the cover.
Yeah.
That's cool. That's not what he said, but that's what he was trying to
I
say.
know, that's what I said. Backwards. All right.
Had it in reverse.
I see what I said. All right, but I did throw in. There's a bunch of other printings, as we know. There was one printing that was a little sus, so I didn't do it. But there was a 4th printing that sold in 9/6. Speaking of 9/6, is $225 for the 9/6 4th print, which is the purple print. No 9/8 sold. There you go. It seemed legit, so I showed it to you, so you know. Purple cover, purple and green. It goes green then purple. So, all right. Next up, we got it on the thumbnail, so we had to show it. This is a book that, holy shit, have the mighty have fallen. I don't know quite why this book was as popular as it was. It's cool, but What
It's just
the
a
fuck?
cool droids cover.
Yeah, there's another droids cover too that took an even bigger shit than this one.
It has a pretty minor first appearance, but yeah.
Yeah, isn't it? What's her name? Tova, yeah,
or whatever.
Yeah, Magatova. For those people that don't know, Magatova is one of Aphra's lovers. But she fucks everything. So like, she does.
It's a minor first appearance. So
yeah, minor first appearance. I mean, she fucks a lot of people.
But you never see it listed for that either. You see it listed. It's listed as cool killer droid cover or murder droid cover or whatever.
Raw average is still pretty interesting, $60. But 9/8 they don't want it graded. $67 for 9/8 and only one cover sold because the asking price on this thing is still $375 and OBO, and nobody's fucking doing that. So nobody.
I guarantee that listing's been up for years.
CBCS
if you
doesn't
like
draw the
CBCS,
money.
Then buy CBCS. But
you can buy CBCS all you want. It's cheaper, but the value is also not there either. I mean, that's the problem. I don't buy CBCS.
Collectors prefer generally CGC, so you just got to understand that your value is not the same.
And listen, people out there might not want to.
If you can get a 9/8 CBCS of the three that would show for just $111 for like $75, buy that. Don't buy the raw. Buy the CBCS instead of the raw.
Well, if you could get it for $50, well, it's like in this case where you could get the 8.5 for $275. Yeah, buy the CBCS, crack it, and make yourself $20. I mean,
Yes, Wookiee fanatic.
Yeah, I mean, it's cool. You can like it. I don't know. They're not doing well.
Yeah, I want this book.
And if you collect, it doesn't really matter. Like if
This
you're
is a
buying
book
it
I
for your
would've-
collection, use whatever.
Yeah,
For $67 if I would have seen it, but I'm not paying $60 for raw. I'll pay $20 for raw.
I didn't say that. I didn't say any of that, Wookiee fanatic. I'm not even gonna put that comment on the screen. All right.
I do have a chance, no matter what.
This is still one of my favorites, but it is fallen.
Yeah, so this one fell, but it might be also a time to still look. I actually was surprised it didn't fall. It's still above ratio, right? Like, which a lot of books haven't.
Yeah.
Now, I didn't use two other variants that Wayseeker will cover earlier. There are two variants from Aphra that have fallen, but are still very expensive. And I think Wayseeker is probably I didn't want to step on his toes on those. So, and they have a couple sales lately. For those people that don't know, we're talking about what is it? The Bartel and the what's the other one that was right around there?
Frazan. I don't think the Frazan made the list.
Frazan's not worth that much. No.
But the Bartel made the list. So yeah.
You better want to check the last two Frazan sales. Still did all right. I mean, they're not where they used to be, but they still did all right. But here we go. We got Star Wars Galaxy's Edge number 4, the 1 in 25. Now, I know a lot of people, when they list the Aphra cover, they list the second print of Star Wars Galaxy number 4. Just that's the one that's got Hondo and her on it. Really, really fell off. This book, however, is $45 still on average, which I don't understand why, but okay, people like Stacy.
But that's cheaper. That's been this was more. This book was more.
I know it's more, but it's still
was it ever that much more than this? Though?
No, it wasn't. It was like
$70 raw or $60.
It was like $100.
Maybe $100 sale.
Yeah.
Really raw? I don't remember being.
You had a 9/8 sale that was almost 4 figures, like 900 and something at the height. So,
I know it got up there in the 9/8, but I'm just saying.
Raw's were like
felt like
100.
when I saw raw copies, it was way cheap. But
yeah, but that was a long time ago too, Wayseeker.
It was. It was. I'm just saying.
Yeah, this thing has been around $60 recently, and then it's taking its fall to $40. Like it's right now averaging $45, which I think is where it's going to stay, is in that $50, $45 range, which is still, once again, that's double ratio, and it's been a lot of years. You know what I mean? So it's pretty solid at landing at that point. Any way you want to look at it. What's up next? And then finally we decided, because I know people like these. I don't particularly like these, but I thought this would have been a $2 book. Apparently I got to sell the rest of these because it's still Vader for the 2015 series, number 25, the Dr. Aphra Christopher Tyler action figure, or Jonathan Christopher Tyler. John Tyler Christopher action figure variant. Which, by the way, this book's got like 15 variants for it too, still in that Darth Vader run.
It's got like the Cho variant. It's got some code variants too.
There's actually a real cool one. There's a Japanese style.
Isn't that Cho?
Cho.
Yeah,
that is the Cho. That thing's fucking sweet as shit.
They made a big deal out of this book when it came out.
People did.
milestone book or whatever for the Vader run.
Yeah,
I don't know why people pay $18 to $25 for this book. I wouldn't, but people love it. So
they kind of get on these, like with these characters, and you see it too in the what is it, the Galaxies, whatever Rod Reese did. I can't remember what the name of it.
Galaxy.
Icons.
Yeah, the
galactic icons.
Yeah, but like you get
the
kind of
black,
the cross section of like people that are Aphra collectors, so they want this one, and then people trying to complete a set too.
Yeah.
Oh.
I think I was gonna put the Galaxy cover in there, but I think it's only like $14. So
that's not crazy.
No, not crazy.
They were cover price variants. So, I mean, that's not bad.
Well, listen,
yeah, no, absolutely.
If she ever gets cast and there's a live action version of her, this would be a nice book to get autographed. If you think about it.
Yeah.
Well, if they
I always
have
thought
an
this looked
Asian
kind of weird. I
actress-
don't like the way he made her look on the card.
Yeah, I agree.
But the
Well,
galactic
because it
icon
looks like
one's
she's
pretty
smelling
nice.
a fart, dude. That's why.
Yeah, it looks like she's like squinching her face and like almost like a.
If you squint your eyes,
eyes,
her hat in the action figure piece looks like a mushroom.
yeah, I'm not a big fan of this one.
I don't know what any of that shit was.
Hey,
The return of Dom. Yep, there you go, Matt. That's the return of
after
Dom.
an hour of looking at his phone, he's got mushroom on his brain. So that's what I got.
After looking at
Yeah, I
porn,
wish I
after
had
I
some
told
fucking
him
mushrooms right now.
stop
man.
looking at porn because everything you sent to us gets locked up. He decides to look at porn. All right. Let me see if I can pull up his toys. That should be it this week for Star Wars. It is. That was from last week. We had a whole Boba Fett.
He's gone. He's gone already.
Work.
Pull him up.
He's
He's
gone.
gone. Tom, you like broke Marco. I love it. Like nothing has ever like made Marco this.
I'm thinking Dom is like some sort of diabolical person that like Trojan horsed him. He's like, hey, not have me on last week. Screw you! I'm gonna destroy your computer from the inside out.
Oh my god!
What the fuck did you load on?
Dude, I load nothing, man.
Dude, bullshit. Whatever that thing is, whatever you put there, it is just trash. Like I've never seen anything like that. They're 100% right. And by the way, it just boots me to the back of the studio and shuts off my camera and mic. Whatever fucking.
That's freaking StreamYard, man. It's
no, it's not. It's whatever fucking porn. Stop looking at fucking porn all throughout the show in your day, man. Like seriously, bro.
I'm looking at scandalous women. Don't worry about it. It's all good, man.
I wasn't worried about it until you fucking got a virus on my computer for some fucking
Instagram pages.
I don't know if you were looking at like butt plugs or whatever the fuck it is, but stop looking at it.
Listen,
stop looking at sex toys and
listen,
mixing it up with Star Wars toys.
You know what it is?
Stop.
It's Darth Talon and Mara Jade.
Yeah.
Cosplaying. That's
Yeah.
exactly
Listen,
what it is.
it's Darth Talon butt plugs that he's looking at, and he's fucking combining that shit on there. And then when he goes, shit, I put this on the toy slide to try to take it off, and he just covers it with a Pops thing, so it's still in the background, and the shit's just a fucking Trojan. But
and listen, nobody else is affected. Nobody else is affected.
Because you didn't send it to anybody else.
I'm not affected.
Yeah, that's how we know. You didn't send it. You didn't send it to anybody else. You sent it to me. That's how this works.
It's an attack. That's what he was doing last week. So he came up with some other excuse, but he was ready to process Trojan horse last week into your computer.
I know. Hey, listen. Hey,
oh my God.
Bookie's fanatic. It's true.
Disaster, dude. This is a disaster, dude. This is a fucking disaster. My comic section worked. Everybody, the news worked. Everybody's shit's worked. There's only one person's stuff that's not working. Whose shit's not working?
Dom, you're suspended to a boat for next week.
Dude, Dom, what the fuck did you say? That's so bad because I finally put together that 4 Deadly Venom stuff. I was like, oh man, that's cool. He told us a couple weeks ago, please put this together for me. I hooked it all up, added into the toy thing, was going to have Dom go over it. 4 Deadly Venoms. Be mad at Dom. He fucked your segment up. We got something for you next week, though. Promise. I promise. Look, I promised the dude. We promised him a month ago, right, JJ? Or Wayseeker 2?
Yeah.
4 Deadly Venoms came in and he said, Dom wasn't here. He said, hey, look, you guys never cover Slideshow or anything that's really sells for much as far as figures go. I said, you're right. We have a guy who's supposed to do that. But we'll take care of it. Don't worry. Instead, he sent me a virus.
It might be 2 weeks. We'll see. Next week's Super Bowl, we got to figure out what we're going to do with that one. So, we'll figure that one out. I know Dom is really excited.
We have to do the old
He can't wait.
The old Geek Squad, delete Marco's hard drive and re.
I can't believe you didn't send it to Pete because you hate the Eagles so much.
You see, computer aids. Yeah, let me tell you something. He did the thing for 4 Deadly Venoms. He got the freaking virus off the eBay freaking goddamn sale that he did. That's why.
That's not how that works.
That's not how it works.
That's definitely not how that works. No, I'm actually gonna see if I hold on. Give me a second. Yeah, let's talk about how Dom hates football for some reason, and I will try to fix this.
Because he's a Cowboys fan. I would hate football too if I was a Cowboys
football
fan.
Man. Fuck it.
You got
no interest for me. And then it pisses me off that I said, you know what? I watched the trailers and the commercials. Oh, due to the money being spent on movie trailers are going to be cut short. They're going to less movie trailers. Oh, yeah, thank you. Now you're gonna have
it's like $8 million or something for 30
seconds.
Seconds.
That's why the Fantastic Four is dropping on Tuesday.
Are we gonna get an Andor trailer soon? That's my question. We're not gonna get it in the Super Bowl, but it's got to drop soon.
It's got to drop soon. Yeah.
We're what? Less than 3 months out.
All right, hold on.
Yeah. I would expect the Andor trailer.
I think it depends on if they plan to do 1 or 2 trailers before the release. If they plan to do 1, they have time, right?
They're going to do 2 for Andor. I mean,
I think we're going to get a trailer probably next month.
I think we're going to get some in February. We're going to get some definitely in February. I wouldn't be surprised.
You might see it after. You might see it after the Super Bowl.
After Super Bowl. That's what I'm kind of.
Yeah, maybe. No, you're right. Because they dropped the Marvel stuff and then boom, they'll drop the Star Wars stuff, Lucasfilm. Yeah.
So
maybe. Hey, listen, it's a long overdue because it comes out the day after Star Wars Celebration. That's when it begins.
Marco will get a preview of it.
I will. Yeah, I'm still trying to make it out to hold on. I'm trying to share the screen so that I can, but it's not the screen. I'm trying to figure this out so I can help Dom here. Yeah, I should. I'm trying to figure out a way to try to make it out to C2E2 to see a couple of friends. He's got a couple of artists that are going to be out there that asked me to come out. I'm trying to make it there, but I also have to, as you know, pack for a flight to go to Japan because I'm going to Celebration. And I don't know. That's like a 2-day turnaround. So I have to get on a flight to go out to C2 to see my friends, to come back, and then get on another flight with kids and family. So
Thanks,
I don't know how that's going to go. I'll tell you right now, the wife isn't happy about that situation, so we'll see. We'll see.
Marco's never wrong, though. Never wrong.
So
you sure she would come back with that never wrong?
What's that? Yeah, she would. I would. Yeah.
Well, that's good.
Hey, just because she's not happy about it. Hey, there's two. Hey, you're asking about 2 different things. Is she happy about it? No.
Well, wait until you're at C2E2 to ask her.
Marco was never wrong when he tried to outrun a blackout either. Never wrong.
Yeah.
I got the gas, didn't I? What the fuck are you talking about? I got the gas. Did I get the gas? Yes or no?
Marco was never wrong, but he keeps taking
wrong.
chicken finger Chad to cons.
What kind of toys is
wrong? Hey, dude. Hey, you can't be making fun. Hey, Wayseeker, that's like saying I'm wrong letting you be on this fucking show.
You are. You're definitely wrong.
I'm not wrong. I do dumb. Just because I do dumb things doesn't mean I'm wrong. I mean, I figured I have to make something. Make your date, brighten up your.
BK
day.
says you're still going to be imprisoned in Japan.
Yeah. He might not be wrong. I just got off. I just dropped an envelope off with the lawyer last week, as some of you know. So, and I don't have the same lawyers that I have here as I do over there.
Yeah, he's not able to practice law in Japan.
He cannot practice law in Japan. So yeah, I'm worried. Yes, am I nervous about that? Yes. It's this is why I don't usually leave the country much. It's really hard.
Marco's never wrong, but he lets his friends. Mike Barton Comics do spice lists on tack, so we'll see who's never wrong.
Why would you? How's that
more
wrong?
of a Pete? That's more of a Pete idea.
Hold on, no, it's me. But hold
on, Marco.
It was you. What?
Yeah, who? Yeah, I run tack. Like all the tack thing is through me. But my question is, how's that wrong though? I don't get how that's wrong.
You gotta read the chat.
I'm trying to get your stupid thing on. That fucking.
Sorry, man.
Your computer should wear condoms. It should. You know damn well. I'm trying to pull it up, but my computer literally is like, we can't pull up this file because we're going to shut it down, which I've never seen happen before, ever. ever see happen before. So here, watch. I'll try it one more time. Okay, hold on. I've actually gone in and erased one of the files that magically popped up on my screen somehow from Dom. I don't know why it did, but yeah, we
I'm
can't
sure
even share
it
that
was
screen.
totally suitable for work. Whatever popped up.
No, dude. You know what, dude? Dom, I'm just gonna give you one thing, one little bit of advice. Look at that, it just says processing. I'm just gonna give you one little bit of advice. Don't ever let your work look like. Make sure that the code on your phone is like 100% secure. Make sure nobody at work ever finds it. Okay, just for us, for the love of us, please. Oh my God, I'm just really not trying to download this to my.
Hey, question
What?
for you, Dom. On your cruise, how much are autographs? Do they charge more or less because it's a cruise?
Actually,
like the
there's
same?
no price. I haven't. There was
Really?
no prices on the
Is
autographs.
there like VIP package or anything?
Yeah. So when you pay for the overall of the ship, you get a lot of incentives. There's nothing with there's artists on the ship too. So I don't know if the free stuff. I don't have anything like all the stuff that came to me was that I get to go to a show, a group called Action Figures where I have a whole bunch of actors. They're gonna be singing one of the shows. You probably got a couple of the actors talking like on like a little stage, the stage deck, talking about that. I don't even know if there's any vendors. That's the one thing I've been looking to see.
Dom got ripped off. I think he's paying a ton of money, and there's nothing actually.
Has anybody actually pulled this up before to see if this?
No, nobody has. I actually don't even know if it's legit. It might be the.
No, it actually is legit. I just got an email sent yesterday.
Everybody gets an email about things.
That's the fucking virus he sent me. You know that this is the story of the virus, right? Like this is the virus.
This is the origin story.
Oh my God. Hey, yeah. Hey, have you been downloading stuff from Joe? PK wants to know. Don't do that.
Probably, man. Those fucking feet pics.
Joe is cheesecake pics all the time.
Feet pics all the time.
What are you talking about?
I don't even want to know.
Joe loves the feet, man. He has an account on Only Feet.
All right, let's see if this works. All right, here.
There we go.
There we go.
Hey.
I had to scan it through like 3 fucking. Okay, we're just gonna try rock and roll. Dom, what do we got here?
All right, so due to the 20th anniversary of Revenge of the Sith, this is probably going to be this is actually coming out. This might be a Star Wars Celebration piece. So I get when Vader became Vader and he came up and he went, "Is Padme alive?" And she died. No. When he was on the became
Frankenstein Vader. No.
Frankenstein Vader. Yeah. This is coming out. I'm excited about these, but the one on top, it's retro Boba Fett. They have a retro Kylo, a retro 5s, another Vader that's a box lunch exclusive, and a Admiral Bark, which is
what makes them retro? I don't know.
The color schemes on them.
Okay.
The color schemes. So that's a retro Boba Fett from the Book of Boba Fett. They his new armor. They did more of like a shaded type of color deco.
It's like it's kind of like metallic or something. Like it was very shiny.
It's not metallic. It's like more of a retro color. I got one of the retro pieces over there. It's like more of a matted type of paint that they put on. So these are coming out soon. They're actually up on Amazon right now, Entertainment Earth. If you go on the,
how many did you pre-order?
All right, what happened?
How many did you pre-order?
I didn't pre-order nothing yet. I didn't pre-order Boba Fett. I'm waiting. I'll wait. It's common. It's a common. That's why.
Dom.
Okay, so you can get cheap.
Where did you go? Who kidnapped you?
Nobody.
No, his wife's got him under control.
Boba Fett.
No, listen. No, I know it, but listen.
You pre-order things like 7 years in advance, no matter what it is.
Yes,
I will get it. I will get it when eventually it's going to come out. When it does come out, if it was an exclusive, if it was like one of the store exclusives of that, then I would have bought it quicker. But it's all right. These should be out in March sometime. So
they should be in discount soon enough.
These, the first one I'm very excited about. Star Killer's coming out, and I don't know if it's a Star Wars Celebration or it's going to come out just regular. But Star Killer and Qui-Gon Jinn.
Marco's not buying you one.
What?
Marco won't buy you one. Don't even.
Hold on.
But
I don't go on vacation to fucking buy other people's shit. That's not a vacation to me.
I got a couple things I need you to pick up there.
No, man. I'm not. I don't work for UPS. I ain't Brown. What can I do for you? That ain't me.
Hey, Ruben, Funko. Yeah, Funko. So,
hey, guess what? I'm never gonna. Hey, but here's the other thing. Guess what? I'm never gonna ask you guys to. Hey, yo, pick one of those up for me when you're on vacation. Never gonna say that. Never gonna say.
Hey, listen. If there was a Max Rebo band, I would have got it for you.
If I see it and it's easy for me to get, that's a present. That's fine. What I'm not gonna ever fucking do is go on vacation. Somebody go wait in line for 5 hours
with your kids,
with my kids and my wife, who's already like, why are we going to this nerd shit? Yeah, that's what I'm not gonna be doing. So,
all right. So we're getting another Force Ghost Qui-Gon Jinn. We have one that came out already, but it's gonna be a different type of probably the Obi-Wan Kenobi show Force Ghost of Qui-Gon.
What is the shit? By the way?
Nobody pops. The pops.
Yeah, the pops.
They're gonna be at the
Scarlet Joker
Holiday celebration.
If they're at celebration. Listen, here's the deal with the two. If they're at celebration and it's not fucking out of my pocket to get one,
the Star Killer.
But I'm also bringing back. You gotta remember, I'm in Japan for like 2 weeks. I'm bringing back like fishing lures and shit. I'm bringing back a whole. It's already going to cost me a ton of money to get the shit that I want.
Hey, Marco,
video games.
You should just ship it back to you.
Hey, Marco, listen, I would never ask you to get anything.
Either way, Marco's going to buy it for you.
I'll try, though. I'll try for you.
I would never ask, but if you come across it and it's easy to
ask. For sure. You got it, man. I was already planning on that. I had a dream last night about this, believe it or not.
BK's got a point,
I really did.
I'm really worried about you having a dream.
They don't let the inmates ship out.
Did it also have Dark Talon in your dream? And did it also have Mara Jade?
No. In my dream, I swear to God, in my dream, I was like,
that might be where virus came from.
Hey, you ever have a dream and then it's like of what's going to happen? And I'm like, yeah. I'm walking down the thing at Celebration and I see the Funko thing. I was like, fuck. I should just walk on there to see if there's anything I can get for Dom. He'd probably like it. And they had 2 figures, and one was a Boba Fett figure left. And I said, I might as well get this for him. And I go, you got a sticker on it? And they're like, yeah, we got the sticker. And I was like, all right, cool. I'll take it with the sticker on it. But that's because Dom's in my head now about buying shit with stickers on it.
Hey, listen, Marco's the type of guy that was on the phone listening to a phone conversation on the phone and got an ear infection. There you go. But so these are coming out. I don't know when. Probably towards the celebration time. So we'll see.
I will. I'll do that. That I can do.
Yeah, there you go.
I love sake. I love warm sake too. So
sake's actually really good.
Especially, yeah.
You go to the next slide. All right, so we're getting this at Disney in Disneyland and in the stores. It's a R2 BNE, and it's a bunny.
This is what they do with like the Halloween shit too and everything like that. Yeah.
But there's a little controversy towards that. The colors of the robot is a flag of demographic. So
I'm picking that up too.
Blue and pink?
I don't even want to know.
Yeah, I don't know how you
people that celebrate Easter.
We're gonna move along on that one.
Yeah, moving on to that.
It's just kicked off the internet. We don't want.
It's the color of Easter, right? Do you know why?
Also the,
why the color of blue and pink is Easter? Because of the rising of Christ. Do you understand?
So that's why I said Christmas. It's a flag.
Yeah. So if you
shit, you gave Comic Chef the fucking virus too. That is the virus. That's the virus comic.
So listen. So if you go to a Disneyland, you can pick this up at the store
at the Droid Factory. Yeah.
I can't see Marco either, to be honest.
Did you skip something? Really? Go back. Okay. So we're getting some. So these are the figures. We're getting a Balin, a Shin, a repack of the Mandalorian, and another clone trooper. They're dropping soon. And I got the Balin and the friggin' Shin Hati already on pre-order, man. Because
you pre-order these, but you don't pre-order those.
Yeah,
I really don't understand.
What? I said Balin.
Where are they selling these? These are Ollie's specials, bro.
Yeah.
You know this is gonna be an Ollie's.
Yeah, I know. I don't know the Balin and Shin Hati is going to be in
the you just did with the other one, and you just undid with this one.
No, but these are coming out, so they just.
Are they everywhere? They're everywhere.
Yeah, these are actually comic books.
Everywhere.
They're not exclusives.
No,
No,
not
no.
exclusive.
This is Ollie's, bro. Why? What?
Hey, you know what? If they go to Ollie's, then good luck to the $5 that people get it for. You know what I'm saying? But I need to.
$2.99.
So we also getting a 4-pack Battle Droid 4-pack, which is another one that's on a couple of shops to buy. And we got a look at the figures again that are coming with the Cantina, the HasLab Cantina. So that's about it.
Is that what HasLab's doing now after the Ghost of the Cantina?
Well, they're making a Cantina, and these are the 5 figures that you got tiers on when the backers. So they were able to make a new Greedo.
Whoa. What do we got? We got the bartender.
Yeah,
Fucking Greedo.
Greedo. You got the
Two
sisters.
backup dancers.
No, they're the sisters.
Oh fuck! Who gives
Twins.
a shit?
No, this is the first time they're made. The first time they
I
made
don't
Star
understand
Wars.
how this thing hit, but it hit the backing, didn't it?
Yeah.
It did.
Well, there's like 2 characters that they didn't make that didn't make it, but
Wolfman and
These
fucking.
5 made it. I was surprised. I didn't think there was any chance this thing was getting backed.
They got backed, man. People like it.
This stuff. Complete garbage.
yeah. Don't say that to people who like this stuff.
Garbage.
We getting a new.
You know why it is? You know why they did? It's because Ghost fucking hit. If Ghost didn't hit,
Yeah.
nobody buy this because now they think they can sell this shit.
The Ghost didn't hit that much. Like
No, it is.
What?
It's not
It
that
did?
big of a premium.
The Ghost did all the tiers, man.
Yeah, I know, but it's
resell
not
it.
that. The resale of the Ghost is fucking not that great.
the
It's too
resale of the
fucking
Ghost,
big. The guy
after fees, it's breaking.
that Ghost is huge, man.
I give it the after fees. It's about breaking.
Yeah,
even.
but Hasbro doesn't give a shit what you can resell it for.
I know, but that's
Well, no, that's why people were supporting it because if you think like Jabba's sail barge is still fucking expensive shit. Anyways, let's move along.
So we're getting another. Bringing Captain Rex from the Ahsoka series in the flashback with Ahsoka with Anakin, young Ahsoka and
I
Anakin.
just love to fucking
Is he even
burn
in
plastic.
I don't remember him being in that.
Yep. So
That's
we got that coming.
Yeah, everybody's excited
Great.
about that.
We're getting a AT-AT driver helmet from Lego.
that's cool.
That's actually cool as
like
shit.
this, yeah.
That's cool
I
as
like
shit,
the
dude.
That's pretty cool.
I like the helmets.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
cool as shit.
Lego very rarely misses.
Also, Jazzware. You know they have the little spaceships.
Yep.
So this is Series 7. They have the silencer that's
cool.
coming out with Kylo Ren. And I think you can get this on the website that they got the pre-order on the website for this. And last but not least, world record from Jacob Javits Collection, a 48 back C AFA 85 near mint, $27,258.
Yeah.
Another piece I'll never have in my collection.
and you're mad.
You would if you would have saved the money. If you would have, hey, hold on.
And now
Here's
you're
the
back to
thing.
mad again.
Here's the
I
thing.
can't
If you
get
would
you, Dom.
hold on, Dom. If you wouldn't have spent all the money on the pops and you would have taken that money and just 2 years ago put that into a 2-year fucking bond at a 7% rate, you would have been able to buy this shit.
Yeah, but the whole fact is, who the hell knew this dude was selling this stuff? See, that's the thing that pisses me off. He had all these variants and card back.
You just got to save the money in case somebody does sell it.
Keep it.
You could have bought this, Dom.
Could have bought this.
Instead, you're going on a
$27,000
cruise in the middle of the ocean with comics.
Yeah, you are going to a cruise.
I don't know if there's comics on the cruise.
Yeah, that's
It's
fucked
a
up.
Comic Con.
All right, not the last thing because shout out to the 4 Deadly
Venoms
Venoms.
here that has no comics. So
Shout out to the 4 Deadly Venoms. He's asked for it. He has received it. He said we suck because we don't cover statues. Their resale price enough. He fucking was right. So guess what we did? Dom, go ahead. What do we got here?
So we have a Sideshow collectible 1-of-1 Bosk bust.
Now here,
That,
15 years ago, somebody wrote up an article about
Yeah,
it. said-
15 years ago, it was a $500 statue. Isn't going to sell at all. That fast.
That's what he said. The guy, the
guy
word on
wrote
the street was,
article.
yeah, he's like, it's not gonna sell out. It's
Like a
who
Bosk.
needs this? Nobody's gonna get it. Much like what we say, excluding Dom here, what me, Wayseeker, and JJ say. Anybody want to take a guess?
Take a guess.
about what?
How much is sold for?
How much?
Do you know, Dom?
Yes, he knows.
Well, how's that
I'm
got to
gonna
do
say-
with it selling out?
I'm gonna say Marco bought this for $8,500.
I did not buy this.
Marco definitely bought it.
$3,399.
Why wasn't
That's
With
from what?
$89 delivery fee.
Holy shit, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, for like a toy that people were saying wasn't going to sell out.
It was a life
like, hey,
size.
don't worry about it. Nobody's going to get. Yeah, he said it was life size. Yeah, you're right. He did.
Life size. A life size bust. You know, there's a life size bust of they have Boba Fett. They also have a Vader life size bust too, which is really cool. But
it's a really life size bust. It doesn't look that big.
It is.
It's
It
huge.
is.
Marco
It is.
has
I
it.
went back and looked at the pictures. It's fucking big. No, I don't. Hey, for $500 though, I definitely would have bought this.
I feel like this is 15 years ago though for $500. What's our inflation on that?
Yeah, maybe not $3,399.
You know what makes me laugh? This is the one thing that makes me laugh the most is that Sideshow has the opportunity to make all the characters, all the bounty hunters. They choose to keep making Boba Fett, and I understand Boba Fett is a popular seller, but people want the other bounty hunters in their collections, like the figures, the hot toys. Where's the Bosk, the Dangar, the friggin' Forlom, the Zuckus? Where are those
people
goddamn
definitely want a life-size Zuckus in their apartment.
Dude, if Forlom and I don't know, man. Hey, I'll be honest with you. For $2,000, if you gave me Zuckus,
everybody wants diaper head.
If you gave me the original bounty hunt, like I get it now what he was saying. Now a lot of the stuff we see Dom present us with, we're like, yo, I don't want a $75 like micro bust, but like, you know,
no,
I could see like Dom paying $500 for a life-size Boba Fett bust. You know, you buying like I like Bosk, like I would do this. Same thing with if it was Forlom and Zuckus, I would. Yeah.
Honest question, Dom, in this thing, because it's a thing in cards. I don't know if it's a thing in other collectibles like this, but the low serial number, does that matter?
Yeah, it does.
Does that make it worth more?
It does. You know, the lower the number, the better it is. It's like if you get the 1 of 1 or you get the 250, where it's
usually it matters in cards. I don't know about other collectibles.
Yeah, also toy productions too. If you get the lower number, it's like first production. People are gonna like it more, and you could probably get a little bit more money for it because it's a lower number.
Huh.
Gotcha.
Yeah, but I mean, when you're talking about over $3,000, well, how much lower is the fucking money?
But I was just curious in general.
That's actually a pretty good friggin'. If you think about it, 15 years ago, $500. It sat there, and it just slowly creeped up to.
I mean, it's better than most collectibles that don't.
Yeah, no, you ain't lying. Like this is expensive because I think they made a life-size Grogu. It's not anywhere close to this fucking price. It's close to like $600, $700. But
it's badass because you don't see a lot of Bosk stuff. You know, stuff like the making thing for Bosk, which you should get more love, man.
Well, yeah. I mean, I think between this and those art pieces that they had came out, that's the one those are the art slide things that came out where it's the original bounty hunters that you put together, the big fucking ass things.
Yeah, you love
that's I've missed on those twice. I screwed the pooch on those. But this is damn cool,
never
man.
Wrong. Never.
Huh?
Never.
Just because I didn't spend my money on it doesn't mean I'm wrong. I still spend my money on something else.
You know, if I had the man cave.
Basically, I don't think you understand what the word wrong means.
I don't think you do.
Yeah, when you
you have no clue what
incorrect.
it means.
Yeah, being incorrect. Not saying like, shit. I probably still wouldn't buy them. To this day, I'd still go, yeah, not going to buy them. Because at the time, it was a lot of money to me. Now, there's still a lot of money to them. Still probably not going to buy them. That doesn't mean I'm wrong. I don't think you know what the word wrong means. Being incorrect. It's not spending money when you don't have it.
Your dislike of the blue bear automatically proves that you're wrong.
Hold on.
Listen,
right there.
If there was a life-size bust of Nubs, would you buy it?
Once again, proving I'm right. Jesus, Wayseeker.
Hey, Wayseeker, if there was a life-size bust of friggin' Nubs, would you buy it?
Holy fuck.
Oh, yeah.
Probably is.
I think we might have to come up see if Wayseeker understands basic words.
Your next paper mache project is a life-size bust of Nubs.
Doesn't know what the word wrong is. Thinks paper. Oh, anyways, shout out to 4 Deadly Venoms. Sorry, Wayseeker ruined your segment by bringing up fucking the bear. But yeah, dude, this is impressive, dude. This is actually really fucking impressive. Yeah. I didn't even know this shit existed, to be honest with you. Like, I mean, I didn't know. I probably seen the box before, just never knew this was a fucking thing. Because who would have thought? I don't know.
It's just badass to have something like that. Just
that's cool as shit, dude. No men's, yes, Wayseeker. Okay, I don't even know what that means. All right, fair enough. We'll try to keep doing more for you. Huh?
Ruben would buy one.
I'd buy. Oh God.
Throw it in a wall.
Head
Yeah, he
trophy on the
probably
wall.
When's the cruise, Dom?
I'm leaving
Next
Tuesday.
week.
When's that?
This week coming up?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck, he's never coming back. See you later, Dom. It was nice to you. Don't worry, I won't
Yeah,
be
go
able
to
to
that,
talk
man.
about.
Pirate,
This sounds
I tell
like
you,
hey,
pirates
this sounds
are
like
going to pick on
this
this ship. They're like a bunch of nerds in the middle of the sea with lots
With
of money.
money?
and
This
spend.
sounds like Tom
What
Hanks
happened?
and
Set
Wayne.
up by Somali
Hey,
pirates.
yeah,
You know?
Somali
Somali
pirates.
pirates, yeah.
Right. Come on. We're the captains now. That's exactly what it sounds like.
I'm the captain now.
We're the captains now. Okay, well, Dom's gonna get kidnapped by Somalian pirates next week, so that's sweet.
But it'll bring us lots of footage, so it's okay.
Yo,
Wow.
live
Okay.
live from figure the ship.
You know, live stream.
Dude, could you imagine if he tries to load live stuff on here? We
I
go
want
to
the
him, it's
video,
just
but no
porn in the
viruses.
background. Huh? Yeah. Yeah, don't take no viruses on the ship, dude. Be careful. Be careful. Oh man. Well, good luck. Where are you guys flying to?
We're flying to Tampa on Tuesday. Tampa. We
Uh,
got a hotel for one night there, and then it's like a couple of miles. The ship is from where the hotel is, and we'll just take the ship.
Hold on. Let me see. What the fuck is this thing called?
It's the Comic-Con cruise.
The Comic-Con cruise.
It's by
It's
Called
by the
the
people-
Comic-Con cruise.
It's
Yeah,
the
it's by
people. It's the
San
same
Diego
people
Comic-Con.
who create the the San Diego Comic-Con. They created it.
Yeah, Matt said that earlier. Comic-Con International.
Comic-Con International.
There's still
Whoa.
it is still looking for people to take this cruise this week. So I don't think it's going to be packed.
I hope not.
That's all right. Good.
That's
for
really
him.
good on a cruise ship, though. I'd rather have be that way on a
Yeah.
cruise ship than packed, dude.
Dude, I went on a cruise ship in the pandemic. Only 900 people on the cruise ship. Dude, it was empty. I got friggin' I went to table, ate, drank,
Yeah.
every friggin' thing.
I mean, that's the best. You don't have to worry about like the food line.
Yeah.
And all
Let's
that
see what the
shit, like,
talent is.
The talent's weak.
Felicia Day. Okay.
She's the host.
Who's that?
She's been
Some
part
chick-
of the
She's a
guild.
famous like nerd person. She did.
Oh yeah, my man Warwick
Ernie-
Davis.
Ernie
That
Hudson.
dude's cool.
You ever heard of
Hey,
that?
Ernie Hudson's cool. They got George Takei. They got this.
Trisha
That's a
Helfer?
strong. Hey, I gotta tell you,
Battlestar Galactica.
they got 3 strong people there. They're very nice people. Why does Mary McDonald look familiar?
That was Hot
Battlestar Galactica.
And also Sopranos.
Yes, the so too.
Oh.
She had her
was
own
the,
TV show
therapist.
where she was
The
a cop.
therapist.
I don't remember where
Yeah.
that was.
Don't know the rest of these people.
Jojo Johnson,
what's-
Felicity, and the Pink Ranger.
Didn't
Big
watch
Power Ranger.
the Power Ranger. Too old for that.
And here,
who-
you got-
The 4 people you just passed are all Battlestar Galactica.
okay.
She's Battlestar Galactica too.
Okay. This guy's
You have-
Battlestar Galactica.
We got what's
I
his
don't
name
know
from
who he
Star
is.
Wars? We got Timon.
Midnight Time Zone.
You
Okay.
have a Timon? You have a Timon pop? Because Greg Gunberg, he's Timon,
Oh, Greg
He's also,
Gilbert. That's the
Wes-
guy that's
Wes
from
Snap.
Heroes.
Wes Snapley.
right?
Uh,
Wexley.
Yeah,
Wesley.
Yep. Wasn't he in the show Heroes? Yep.
Yeah.
Yep, okay.
Yeah, he was the
He's a
cop
cop.
on here.
Who's this?
Nobody knows.
Nobody knows. Just some broad that they have there.
Runaways. Yeah,
Opposite Nick
that's-
Jonas. She dated a guy named
Runaways.
Nick Jonas.
Yep.
Oh, Runaways. Back-to-back films. The Breed. Okay. Shazam. Oh, Fury and Gods. Okay. Heard of that movie. Hey, you got Sam Jones too?
Yep. And
Fuck
Isaac.
yeah, I just talked to him like 2 months ago.
Oh, the Isaac from Love Books.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
You got- hey, they got some. Oh, this is a chick. Hey, you know who this is? This is a chick from Flash Gordon.
Yeah.
Yeah, 2 Flash Gordon people. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the one that gets possessed, dude. That's
Flash.
sweet as fuck. You got so. What are you guys talking about? There's a ton of winners here,
Yeah. There is.
dude. You got fucking
Hey, I
these
didn't say
three.
anything. Wayseeker was the one that's like, oh, this is weird.
Wayseeker hates life. These 3 are amazing, and then you got these 3 down here. You start off hot. You got the last 3 hot. What else do we got here? Who's this?
Makeup artists.
They look like writers and artists. and
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah, writers and artists. There's you see the artist we got
Trex?
there too.
I don't know who that is. Who's this nerd? You
Or-
voice Porky the Pig?
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of here. Okay. Makeup artist, cosplay guest. Is this broad? Okay. Cow butt?
That's
Yeah,
why Dom-
that's the virus. That's the virus that Dom
That's
tried.
the
Cow butt.
lesbian show. That's the lesbian show I get to see.
Tom knows all about it.
Of course he does.
Partners.
Okay. Bob Ross is dead, but that's okay. Oh, Adam Hughes is going to be there?
Yeah.
Jim
Amanda
Palmiotti.
Connor.
Yeah.
Isn't she still married to Jimmy Palmiotti? Weren't they married? Wasn't she married to Jimmy Palmiotti? The guy on the left, or on the right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Probably. They're still on the same boat. What did Richardson's do? Best known for her work of Black Panther, World of Wakanda. Okay. Okay.
Yep.
What is this dude? Kip? His name's Kip, huh?
Yeah.
Kip Rasmussen.
Independent film diversity goes.
That's a name. Jeez, this is a lot of makeup here.
This is
okay.
This is pretty weak for Artist Alley.
Pretty solid. Well, dude, fuck, you got Hughes there, dude. That's all you need. He's all right.
Yeah,
who the hell is? Who is this dude?
I think that's the guy that was on ESPN. No, I don't know what his name was.
No, Waz, not the Waz. No, the guy that was betting the Waz. This is guy. Oh no. Okay. Holy shit. My man's gonna love this place. This dude is the dude that runs. So I tell you about the guy that walks in and Khan's always asking for peanut stuff. This is the dude that sells them the stuff from the museum, the curator guy. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
All right. Marcus Williams, what's he got? He just got something in his hand. Okay. All right.
He was God, what did he do?
Sony Picture Animation, DC Warner Brothers. Yeah.
Popeye.
All
Popeye
right.
guy.
Yeah.
Popeye artist or whatever.
Featuring the action. Oh, that's why these guys are here, so they can be in a band together.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Wow.
Not exactly dying to star in movies.
Dude, look at this dueling piano. What is this 1990s bar life dueling pianos?
What is it? It is
Celebrity
a blues.
bands?
Just give it a
Probably
DJ.
like a jazz lounge or something. It's probably
DJ. I'll take a.
Yeah, playing all your wedding tunes. Funky Bones Party Band.
Party
Holy
band.
fuck. This
Looks
is
like ITV.
hilarious. This is hilarious. Let's see how much did you pay for? I'm not going to ask you.
No, I think I looked up as $9.90 person.
Ultimate fan.
Oh, you get the ultimate?
Yeah.
Of course, Tom did.
Yeah.
I mean, it's also a cruise, though, right? So that's not crazy.
Oh, you also get $200 onboard credit. What does that mean?
I imagine.
I could probably use
it's
like either drinks or like the casino or something like that.
All right, let's see what two guests are going to call.
I mean,
Oh,
they're-
I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. Yeah, okay.
They're still looking for people to come. So
No, I mean,
That's good though. I
Well,
don't
they
know.
gotta be by- they gotta be by-
yeah.
shit.
Shout out being less crowded.
Yo, they gotta be. Hey, listen, I'll take the less crowded any day, and that's it.
I mean, it's not like they're not going to watch the cruise at all because there's not.
Oh, there's
So-
ports of call.
Yeah.
All right, so here's your itinerary. You're at Florida. Don't catch a disease there. Then you get out to sea. Oh, then you go to Mexico. You're not getting off, are you? You're not getting off the boat.
No, we're going to Mexico. Yeah, we gotta. Do a couple
Oh, you're going to
things.
jump off the boat in Mexico?
No, we're gonna go and hang out at the beach.
Okay.
Stay on the beach. She's all I have to say.
Yep. Tom's never coming back.
Stay on the
Brown's
beach.
never coming back. Yeah.
Never.
Let's
barely
check out
did.
the ship. About the ship. Let's check the deck plan out. That's probably a good one. What the fuck is this? Okay, there's some handicap spots. I don't know anything about cruising. I would never go on a cruise.
Yeah, I've been on many
Just
cruises,
giving
man.
Dom-
I like the cruise.
Deck planning usually gives you the map of where the rooms are and the.
Dom's
There's something about
definitely-
being in the middle of the ocean is peaceful, man. It relaxes me, man.
Dom's definitely getting sick, and he's definitely getting abducted by pirates.
I don't think you can get sick on these. They're
Dude,
so
I don't
much.
get sick. Dude, I've never gotten sick on a ship before.
Well, you can
Well,
definitely
don't
get
say
sick
that.
on them, but I don't know.
I've
It
got
probably
sick
varies,
before.
but
Yeah, I mean, obviously, I live off the water, but
Yeah.
you can get sick off any type of. Which suite did you get?
We got the what was the suite we got?
Oversized balcony.
Oversized balcony.
Oh,
Ooh,
nice,
balcony.
good. Ocean view,
choice.
suite 2, no balcony. Nope, that you got the one with the balcony.
Mhm.
Oh, nice. Well, that should be good. Is she excited? Giggles, are you excited?
Are you excited? Honey, are you excited?
No response. Not
She goes, no.
I
Damn
wouldn't
it.
be either.
Tom, why don't you
Having-
take her someplace she's excited
Having
about?
to spend 5 days with a bunch of nerds, they're gonna think.
Well, there's not gonna be a lot of.
Don't worry
No,
about it.
there's-
I'll do target practice. Just thinking about you, Wayseeker.
It's gonna be this. All the bathrooms are gonna be completely jacked up on day one.
I got my room. I got the bathroom.
Yeah, I say they're gonna back up, dude. Any place you put all those nerds, somehow nerds have a way of getting toilets just to overflow. Like all the toilets.
It's gonna happen. You can be stuck on the ocean.
Yeah, it's got like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 restaurants and cafes and restaurants. It's pretty good.
Yeah.
Got a little Japanese theme in one, an Italian theme in another.
Yeah.
Steakhouse.
What the fuck? You get speed passes?
Got myself a nice burger. That's
Oh
what I want.
shit!
Oh,
Did you buy any of these?
No.
All right. Yeah, good. Dom's just gonna harass them. Be like, hey, how about you hook me up?
A nightclub level? And like 6 different pubs, 6 different bars.
Theme nights. Yeah. All this might be cool.
Yeah, Sky Bar. Sky Bars are always fun.
Yeah.
I don't know what that means, but yeah, sure.
It's like,
but they got these little things here. You got some cosplay. That's not a great picture of cosplay. Pajama con.
That's
oh fuck me. Tropical vacation fandom.
You're never coming back. You can have do you have Boba Fett pajamas?
No.
What does this mean?
You totally have Boba Fett.
What would you look like if you were to rep your favorite comic character in sun-soaked setting? What does that mean?
That means the
It
beach.
means like cosplay, but like at the beach.
Cosplay on the beach
Vader
in Mexico.
Vader with
there it says, with a Maui shirt on it or whatever shorts or.
Are you gonna bring some Boba Fett cosplay?
No.
What is
I got my Boba Fett t-shirts and my Boba Fett blazer when I'm walking on the ship taking video.
Dude, bro, you gotta take some videos of this shit right here. Pajama con.
We know what's happening. We know he's got
He's
he's got a whole set of them.
I got my freaking Boba Fett underoos. Leave me alone, man.
Yep. And we know
actually they have
Giggles has
shops,
Shinati pajamas too.
Wait, hey, this is kind of wait, did you see this? Late night story scary movie. Leprechaun starring he's starring. He's not gonna be there. All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Hey, movie theater.
Yeah, they got a movie theater. That's fun, I guess.
That's cool.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it's something. It's something to do. So good luck with that.
And it's the first cruise, man. So kind of you get,
It's the only one.
Hey,
it might be the last.
They're not still looking for people. It says right here on the main webpage that booking is now closed for 2025.
No. Yeah.
Yo, listen, Ruben, no. My nephew's got my stuff. He has my Boba Fett collection, my nephew's. So that's it.
You've already willed it.
Please do wear your Darth Talon outfit to the beach, though, Dom.
Oh my God! I hope there was somebody dresses like Darth Talon.
Who got banned for body shaming? Somebody does. Yeah, who is that? Who always makes fun of Adam Hughes and the way he looks? Zaggy. I saw him. He just did it there.
Zaggy's not wrong.
I love Zaggy, but hey, Wayseeker, shut your fucking mouth.
I'm not saying anything about it, but he's going to hit the buffet.
No, he's not, dude. You don't know that, dude. First off, he's a nice guy. All right, so leave him alone.
That has nothing to do with it.
Number 2, Wayseeker.
Wayseeker. You're paying $1,000.
We don't start this fucking thing going, hey, Wayseeker, way to try to imitate Krusty the Clown over there every single day. All right. So let's not start talking about Adam Hughes and his weight problems. Okay. He's getting up there in age.
Dom's going to have his Boba Fett Speedo, and he's going to look just like Boba Fett. It's going to be.
You have a Fett Speedo
with the Boba Fett helmet right at the tip.
Okay. All right. On that note, thank you, everybody. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. Apparently, we're going to try to see so wait, Giggs doesn't even want to go to this?
Nah, she's really like I wasn't gonna go after we were doing it, and we.
All right, hold on. We'll talk about it later. Okay. Yeah. All right. Well, see y'all later. We're not getting into any more stories right now. We'll see y'all later. Have a good evening.